nothing's going on with Bitcoin. It's doing what I said it was going to be doing pretty much. What was it? I said that on August the 7th. Go back and look at the video. Maybe I'll show it to y'all. But on my TikTok timeline, I did a video on August the 7th. It was like, as long as these indicators are showing what they're showing, Bitcoin is pretty much going to be bearish. You know what I'm saying? Short term. You know, we're in the bull market, but it's bearish short term. So ain't nothing really changed. I'm not impressed with nothing that's going on in this market. But I want to share with y'all something more important. So let me pull my ebook up real quick. Let me close. I got too many things closed. I'm opened up here. Let me close some stuff down real quick so I can focus. Cause I can get unfocused for sure. Clap, what's up? Let me see what else we got going on up here. How many people got in here? 966. We almost there. 967. Wait for a stack. Wait for 1,000 people to get up in here so we can. No, I'm not gonna wait till 4,000, man. I'm not like that. I'm not a person that be gunning for numbers. Let's flip the camera around real quick and show you what I'm talking about. We want to do. This is my crypto cheat guide. For those of you that have it, you know how awesome it is. For those of you who don't have it, the link is in the bio. We're gonna go down here real quick, and to this, I've gone over this a bazillion times, but I want to show y'all something today. I'm gonna use the charts to really, really show out about it. Okay. Here's the crazy thing about the markets. A lot of people think right now, they think like, oh, I'm getting into crypto late. You're not. You're not getting in late. Now, are you later than some? Yes, but are you too late? No. Can I make a significant impact financially for my family? You absolutely still can. You are not late to the party. So that's the first thing I want to let you know, because a lot of people, they're scrambling and they're trying to figure this out, and they think they got to rush it. They think they got to rush it. They think they got to rush it. You do not have to rush this. As an investor, you need to understand, you need to have your assets, you need to be in the market long enough to let the assets really cook up and do what they're supposed to do. Don't try to get this done overnight, next week, couple weeks or something like that, a couple months or whatever. That's for day traders, swing traders, people that scalp the market. They have a skill set that's probably way more advanced than what you have. So they literally can eat every day, every week, every hour, every month. They can really, really ramp their income up. But that's a skill that you really, really got to learn. For the majority of you on here that's trying to do crypto, you're basically saying, I'm someone who's holding down a job or business that's bringing me some consistent income. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I take some of that income, right? The part that is liquid. How do I take some of that, put it in crypto, and watch it grow? And when I say it needs to grow, I'm not talking about 10%. Calvin, I can get that in the stock market. Okay, I don't need 7, 8, 10%. How can I put some money into crypto and get those juicy gains y'all be talking about? 50, 100%, 2, 3, 4, 500%. How does that work? Well, I'm gonna show you. If that's you, this is gonna be a great live for you. If that's not you and you was looking for something else, I still think you should pay attention to what I'm about to say to you and what I'm about to show people. So right now, Bitcoin is sitting at $57,000. And because of YouTube and because of Twitter, X, a lot of people think, oh man, the market is super down. It's really bad. And I'm like, no, it's not. Let me explain to you what I mean. Oh, and I'm using my crypto cheat guide for this. So let me move it over here to the side. Let me move this over to the side because I'm going to reference it a lot here, right? So in my ebook here, I talked to you about a crypto market cycle being a 4-year cycle. This is true until it changes, okay? Meaning this cycle here, this was a 4-year cycle, this was a 4-year cycle, and we're in a 4-year cycle right now, and it's playing out perfectly, okay? What I mean by a 4-year cycle is year 1 is a bear market. Things come crashing down. If you want to know how much, read these bullet points up here. Altcoins 80 to 90%, Bitcoin 30 to 75%. That's called a bear market. So you can see it's red here on both of these particular sectors. See here, in this cycle, That's a 4-year cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the cycle we're in now. So year one is a bear market. You can clearly see, looking at this chart, that the market comes crashing down. It's brutal. This is a brutal time for people that don't understand what's going on. Then year two is called an accumulation year. Notice how this is the bottom of that crash. That's the bottom of that crash. And then the market moves sideways. It's not going down, guys. It's going up, but it's kind of moving sideways before it really starts taking off. So that's called accumulation. So that's accumulation year here. That was accumulation for this cycle. And last year was accumulation for this cycle. This is going to get good here in a second because I'm going to show you how great this is when I start showing you this Bitcoin chart and I go into some other altcoins. So pay attention for sure. Then you got year three. Year three is called the Bitcoin halving cycle. Most people don't even know what this is. I have a glossary inside of this cheat guide, and Bitcoin halving cycle is definitely inside of that glossary. You need to understand what this is, because what this does is it creates scarcity. Okay, what this does is it upsets the balance of what's going on out there to be had when it comes to acquiring this very hard asset called Bitcoin. No, I'll go into that later. So that's the Bitcoin halving cycle. But you notice from this bear market, the accumulation to the Bitcoin halving cycle, this is starting to go up, right? And so we're in August. Look, we're in August, the middle of the month for August. We're in the middle of the third year of a 4-year cycle, meaning we're right here. Look, if you was looking at this chart and we was in this particular cycle in 2016, you would be right there. You see what I'm saying? Well, a little bit past it because we're in August. You see that? We're here, guys. We would have been right here in that cycle. And the last cycle that we was in, August, you would have been right here. Look at the chart. Do you see what I'm seeing? If you're right here, August, look what happens after that. If you would have been right here in this cycle, August, look what happens after that. Look at, you're here. You're August 15th. You are literally right there. But this is 2024. You haven't even seen this part of the cycle yet, which is super, super aggressive. That part of the cycle gets aggressive. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Right now, people are complaining. They're talking about, oh, Bitcoin is down and oh, the market is down. Well, it depends. When did you get into the actual cycle? Was you in at the bottom of 2022? Because if you was in the cycle then, the market is not even close to down. If you was accumulating in 2023, you don't even understand.
Sale expires, because once this flash sale expires, the price is going to go.
You're so up. I'm going to show it to you here in a second by drawing down what I'm talking about. If you just started crypto at the beginning of this year, you still didn't even understand. You can't contemplate. What do you mean down? I am so up. Watch this. Now let me show it to you on the chart, because showing you here and talking about it won't make sense until I show it to you. So this is Bitcoin. It is actively trading at about $57,000. Well, look. The bottom of Bitcoin for 2022, somebody say the bear market bottom. Remember I told you that? So for this cycle, the bottom was 2022. Look, down here, look at it. See that? November of 2022. You clearly can see that Bitcoin is at the bottom of that cycle. You see it? Look, this is 2021. Look right there. See that? Bitcoin was up here at $68,000 and some change. But look at the date. That was way back here in November of 2021. If you're looking at the chart, you understand bear market, accumulation year, Bitcoin halving cycle, that was the bull run. Bitcoin ran from $3,000. I'll show you on the chart here in a second. Bitcoin was $3,000 in 2018. Ran all the way up here to 68,000. That was the end of the cycle. And so the new cycle starts. And if you're looking at this chart, year one is going to be the bear market, i.e. Bitcoin is going to fall. Look. Bitcoin dropping 30 to 75%. Bitcoin was going to fall from 68,000 and come crashing down. Look down here. That's 2022. It's going to come crashing all the way down here, all the way down to $15,485. You see it? Let me move it out the way so you can see it. See this? That's the bottom of Bitcoin for 2022. Look at the date. November, December, you see that, of 2022. Bitcoin crashed down to $15,000. Now, you want to know what's crazy about that? A lot of people think like, ooh, no, Bitcoin is down $15,000. Well, if you was buying Bitcoin at the bottom of 2018, look, see, that's February 2019, look. December of 2018, Bitcoin was $3,114. See, I have this white line right there for you. So that means down here, in this particular cycle, Bitcoin was $3,000 down here, right? So it went from $3,000, you can see it with your own eyes, look, $3,114 down there, went from there and ran all the way up to $68,000 in a 4-year cycle. Look at the dates. So you can see it with your own eyes. Look, this is down here, 2018, that's the bottom. And then you get 2019, somebody say this is the accumulation year. Look. That's the accumulation year. See how this is moving sideways? That's called accumulation. See that? That's all Bitcoin moving sideways. Then 2020 hits, you had your COVID crash right there. See that? So that's the COVID crash. Then it runs up. Look, 2020, you're in the Bitcoin halving cycle year now. Bitcoin starts getting real aggressive on y'all. Look, you're down here in August now. Bitcoin starts getting real aggressive. That's October, that's November, that's December. And then look what happens. Look, January of 2021, the 4th year, Bitcoin goes absolutely apeshit. It literally leaves the $18,000 RAM and rides all the way up here and hits 64,000. People take a bunch of profits because they're super rich. They was buying at 3,000. These people are dirt, dumb, crazy rich. The market pulls back down here to around 29,000 and then runs all the way back up here to around 68,000 before it tops out and enters the market phase that we're in right now. So you know that people took their profits and that caused the market to come crashing down. Now you would say, ooh, Bitcoin is down. Boo, Bitcoin came crashing all the way down here to 15,000. Well, people who was buying at 3,000, even if they didn't sell up there, they're still up. Are you following me? People who bought in 2018, even if they didn't sell all of their Bitcoin in the top of 2021, even after the crash of about 70% they are still up. It only crashed to 15,000. They was buying Bitcoin down here in 2018 at 3,000. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've got to make this real thing for y'all, because some of you right now, you believe you're super late. And what I'm trying to explain to you is, yes, you might have missed $15,000 Bitcoin in 2022, but it's okay. Bitcoin is going to run up. It'll do $100-some thousand by the end of this 2025 cycle, and it'll come crashing down. But understand this, it ain't coming back down to 15,000. It ain't coming back down to 3,000. So those that bought it in 15,000 in 2022, they can't even understand what you mean when you say Bitcoin is down. Let me show you where we currently are so you can really feel this. Don't worry, if you just came into the audience right now, I'm gonna run it back so you can see it again. But check this out. If you was buying Bitcoin down here, right, in the bottom of the bear market for this cycle, if you was buying Bitcoin down here at $15,000 in November and December, right? Guess what? Bitcoin ran up. Good. That's this yellow line right here. So I'm just going to move this over so you can see it. So from this yellow line, that's the 15,000. Bitcoin ran so far, it has ran all the way up here to this. See that? Up here to this 70, basically 70. I could zoom in a little bit more because some people are like, no, it's 73,000, whatever. I'm not going to zoom in on it. But it ran up to around $73,000. You see it right there? From this bottom up here to this top. That's about 371%. You want to know what's crazy about that? From that top right there, see it? From basically right here to where Bitcoin is right now, Bitcoin is only down around 21% right now. Well, let's bring out a calculator so you can understand why people like me and other people that's been following me since 2022, we could care less. Let me explain to you what I mean. Let's say that you had one Bitcoin. You might have $1,000 worth, whatever. I'm just using one Bitcoin. So let's say you bought one Bitcoin down here, $15,485. Okay, $15,485. That's what you bought a Bitcoin in 2022, down at the bottom of the bear market, down there in the cycle. Okay, got it. Now look, Bitcoin runs up 371%. So look, times 371%. Look, let's hit this equals. So look, that's about $57,000, right? So your $15,000 ran up to $57,000. Well, guess what? From that $57,000 up there, Bitcoin is only down 21%. So look, minus 21.6%. Look, let's hit the percent sign. Look at this, okay? The people who was buying down here, even though this is pulled back 21%, they're still up $45,000 if they had one Bitcoin. And you can take this and you can put $1,000, 10,000, whatever your number is. But you understand, this is not down. They was buying here. This is nothing. This is just a little break. That's all. They're so up. They are up. Now I'm talking to you about Bitcoin. When I start showing you this on the altcoins, you're gonna be like, oh my God, it's crazy. This stuff that people talk about, it's crazy talk. This is just stuff to get y'all all rattled up and all scared and this, that. If you understand how these market cycles work, you're not rattled right now. You understand, like, this ain't over with. This is literally, we're just in the third year of a 4-year cycle. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm not scared at all. If anything, when this pullback happens, this gives me an opportunity to dollar cost average into the market to grab some more of these cryptos while they're still cheap before they actually start running up into that parabolic phase. Because when that happens, did you see what Bitcoin did? No. I gotta flip the camera around because I'm trying to make it plain for people. I hope you're following what I'm saying to you. Don't worry, I'm gonna run it back in case you just came in and you're missing and you know what's going on. Look. Going back to this phase right here, meaning going back to this cycle. Forget the cycle that we're in right now. Let's focus on the last cycle, 2018 to 2021, bear market accumulation, Bitcoin average cycle, then the parabolic bull run gains. Okay, watch this. So Bitcoin is down here in 2018 at $3,114. $3,100, okay. Then Bitcoin starts rallying up, and look, this is all 2019. So in 2019, you pretty much look, Bitcoin is here at 10,000, then it's right here at 7,000, comes back down here when COVID hits, it came back down to around $5,000. Then it came back up here in this area around 9,000. You don't think anything is happening. You think Bitcoin is just slow, it's taking its time. Look at the date. We're in June of 2020 now. Bitcoin was only $9,000. Remember, the bottom is 3,000. So here it is from 2018 of December all the way to June of 2020. Bitcoin was still sitting at $9,000. But look how aggressive this shit gets when you start getting toward the end of the cycle. Bitcoin literally is sitting here now at around, look at this, 10,000, 11,000. It ain't doing nothing. Then it comes right up in here and it hits around that $15,000 area. Look, right up in here, $15,000. Look at the date though. That is November of 2020. Bitcoin is still just from 3,000 to 15,000 from December. From December of 2018 is $3,000 all the way over here to freaking November of 2020. Bitcoin is only 15 grand. But look what happens during the parabolic phase. Bitcoin literally rockets from 15 G's, rockets all the way up there to $65,000. Why am I explaining that to you? Because some of y'all are complaining right now. Look at where we are in this cycle. Bitcoin was down here in 2022 at 15 grand. See it? 15 G's. Then it was right here for a long time, all throughout 2023. You could have got Bitcoin. It was only about 27,000. See it? On average, $27,000 Bitcoin. Right? Look at the date, October of 2023. A whole year and Bitcoin just went from 15,000 to basically 27,000. That's not even double. And it's been a whole year. But then look what happens. Look what's starting to happen as we start progressing through these damn cycle, going into the accumulation year, coming out of it. Look, November, look what starts happening. November, then you get over here to January of this year. Now Bitcoin is sitting at 42,000. That's a 3x. Look, from 15, then you're 30, then you're 45. Come on, guys, you understand what I'm saying? So now you're sitting over here $40-something thousand, but this is just the beginning of the month. Here we now are in August, and Bitcoin is $57,000. You have no idea what's coming in 2025, but I think you do. If you see what happened from that little time to where Bitcoin went in the next year, you understand this gets violent. That's this cycle. But let me go and show it to you again. Now let's go to this cycle. I showed you this one. You kind of see what's going on here. Let's go back to this cycle here from 2014 to 2017. Bear market, accumulation year, Bitcoin halving cycle, parabolic run. Let's go back here and see if we can chart that out for you. Somebody don't understand how this works, but I got you. You see over here? This looks really boring. Look, you can't even hardly see nothing until I come over here and I zoom in on this. Let me zoom in on it for you. Boop. See that? Now you're about to see what's popping. Look. I'm zooming in. Okay, so we know that 2014, down here at the bottom of 2014, that was Bitcoin's bottom of the bear market. Bitcoin had dropped down like 70-some%. There it is, 2014. So let's go here and look at it. So you see 2013, that was a high. All the green are bull market highs. So 2013, look here. 2013, Bitcoin is sitting right here at around $1,100 some dollars. That was way back here in 2013. Then what do you think happened? You know what happened. Year one, bear market. Bitcoin comes crashing down from $1,100. Where does it come crashing down to, Calvin? I'm just wondering. Look down here. Look, see this? See where I got this dotted line at right now? Look, Bitcoin came crashing down here to about $200. Look at the date. Look. January, you see that? I'm pulling all the way back, pretty much December 14. Look, at the bottom of 2014, you got your Bitcoin down here at about $200, y'all. Right up in here. That's the bottom of the bear market. That was 2014. Accumulation year is 2015. So let's see what Bitcoin did in 2015. Look, on an average, look. All of this is 2015. Look at all of this. This is all 2015. You see it? So I'm just putting this in the middle so you can see. All throughout 2015, you basically got a Bitcoin for $250. See? It doesn't do shit during the accumulation year. It's called accumulation so that you can actually accumulate what you didn't buy at the bottom of the bear market. So this is all accumulation all throughout 2015. Then it comes up a little bit toward the end, and now you can get Bitcoin, wait for it, for about $370. Then look what happens. You get over here and you hit January of 2016. Look, January of 2016, you're now entering in what is called the Bitcoin halving cycle, the third year. Look what's happening in this chart. See how this is progressing up? So look what happens. Look, Bitcoin goes here from January of 2016, $400, and then it starts rising up, $600. Look at the date down here. That's October 2016. Bitcoin still hasn't done much. It's all the way down here at the end of 2016, and Bitcoin is only $700. Remember, the bottom of the bear market was 200 down there, down here. It's $200 Bitcoin, $300-$400 Bitcoin. Now you're only looking at about a $750 Bitcoin. We're at the end of December 2016. Look what happens in 2017. This is what y'all are waiting on. That shit right there. So look what happens. I gotta scroll this down so you can see. Look. This gets crazy. See, that's February. Look, this is 2016, and then look what happens. January of 2017. Look what happens. Bitcoin starts going absolutely apeshit. It literally hits. Look, this is June. You're looking at $2,500 Bitcoin. Then you're looking at a $4,600 Bitcoin September. Then it actually goes absolutely crazy. $7,000 Bitcoin, $8,000 Bitcoin, boom, $11,000, $12,000. This thing went all the way up here to around $19,000. It was literally $750 toward the last minute. And then the last year, it just went at ape shit. You seen it go ape shit here. You seen it go ape shit here. What do you think is going to happen now? Y'all are complaining about a $57,000 Bitcoin. Let me explain something to you real quick and show you this Fibonacci so you can see this with your own eyes here. See, people don't understand how this works. This is your high from the last cycle, and this is your low down here, right? Look at Bitcoin. It's been down here at the bottom, right? Then it's shit, 28,000, that's your 23% level. See that red line? 38% level, 50% level, $48,000 Bitcoin. Then it ran all the way up here, 70 some thousand, and it's taking a little break. Bitcoin is literally sitting here at the 786. I can't even make this up. $57,000. Bitcoin is sitting at the 786, right on this Fibonacci line right here. You see that? I can't even make it up. So what do you think is going to happen? Some of y'all right now are giving up on crypto. You think it's the end of the bull market, and I'm telling you, you haven't seen this part yet. You haven't seen that part yet. Bitcoin is going to go absolutely apeshit on you. It is going to leave here and it is going to start rocketing up. It'll hit 100 G's. Bitcoin has the capability of hitting 156,000. That's the 2618. Rocketing up 210,000. Top of this Fibonacci is 243. And it will happen extremely fast. You won't get an opportunity to come back in here and buy this shit up at 57,000. You won't be able to buy these altcoins at these low prices, because when Bitcoin goes and starts taking off, all the altcoins start following Big Daddy Bitcoin. This happens toward the last year, guys. That will be toward 2025. It'll start etching up toward the end of this year, and then it is going to go parabolic on you in 2025. That's what everyone's waiting on. And only the ones that understand how this works. You got people out here talking about, oh, this is it. Bitcoin is going to zero. The crypto market is, and I'm just looking at people like this. So first time? First time? Haven't been here before? All right, I got it. I know, scary, right? You know, looks like it's not doing anything. But do you understand the history? Do you understand that Bitcoin pretty much doesn't do anything? 3-4x or something like that on its way up to the parabolic gains. It just pretty much relaxes. It's just kind of like, I'm up a little bit. I'm up a little bit. I'm up a little bit. Boom, gone. And that's what creates the FOMO, the fear of missing out. People start coming in because they realize they sold all their crypto. They was believing all that BS about Bitcoin going to zero and all that. Bitcoin hits 100 G's, people gonna lose their goddamn mind. You're gonna have so many people coming into crypto, it's gonna be ridiculous. And I'm gonna be sitting back here looking like, I'm like, I wish they would have read my ebook, my crypto cheat guide. They would have understood how crypto market cycles work. I actually break it down. I got pictures and JPEGs and all the stuff all in the ebook. I got whole sections up under that breaks down the simplified overview of a typical 4-year cycle, breaking down the bear market accumulation phase, Bitcoin halving cycle, the bull market phase. They didn't spend $27 to grab some serious information that could have actually made them financially free. It's crazy. It's crazy, 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 crazy. We're just talking about Bitcoin. I haven't even showed you what Solana and some of these other altcoins, what they do. Their market caps are smaller than Bitcoin. Bitcoin running up 3, 4, 5x, it takes a lot of money. It's $1 trillion plus asset. But when you get something that's $50 million market cap, $100 million market cap, a 10x on a $100 million market cap puts it at 1 billion. That's little money in crypto. And that's a 10x. A 20x would put it at only 2 billion. You have crypto sitting right now at $100 million market cap, 250 million. They're going into the tens of billions, 5 billion, 10 billion, $15 billion market caps. You'll be wishing you stayed in crypto. It will be absolutely bad for those who got out and don't understand how it works. Are y'all understanding it? Double tap the screen if you understand it. Double tap the screen if you understand what I'm saying. Yes, Sean Brick said, others are saying it's not a normal cycle. Sean, are you watching right now, Sean? Hey, Sean, I'm asking you a question. You're hearing what others are saying, but I'm showing you a chart. You tell me what you see, Sean. Sean, tell me what you see. Forget what others are saying and tell me what your eyes see. What do your eyes see? This is the chart. Let's look at what I'm saying to you. A crypto market cycle lasts roughly 4 years. Sean, look at these numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bear market, accumulation, Bitcoin halving cycle, parabolic gain. Bear market, accumulation, Bitcoin halving cycle, parabolic gain. Sean, Look at where we are right now. This is the cycle we are in right now. Tell me what you see. Throw out what you saw on the internet and look at what you're seeing right now. This is 2022, yeah? Bitcoin came crashing down from 60-something thousand dollars to 15,000. Sean, look at what I am showing you. This is the top of Bitcoin here for that cycle. This is the bottom right here. Look, that is a 77% drop. Pay attention. Bitcoin drops between 30 and 75% during a bear market. So you saw that it went and did that for this cycle. Sean, pay attention. Look at this. Look at the date. That's December of 2017, right? How much did Bitcoin drop in the bear market there? Look. I'm not making this up for you, Sean. I'm only showing it to you. This is the top of where Bitcoin was, yeah? This is the bottom of where Bitcoin dropped down to. See this white line down here? Sean, look at this. Look at that. Do you see it? Sean, you see what's going on here? That's your bear market, right? That's your accumulation year, right? This is your Bitcoin halving cycle. This is your parabolic gain. Now let me show you what we're in right now, Sean. Tell me what you see with your own eyes. This is your bear market. You can see it right on the chart. It is not even hiding from you. You see that? It's not even hiding. Bitcoin dropped down about 70-something%. This is your accumulation year. I dare somebody to tell me that it's not. This is Bitcoin. Look, it comes away from here. This is February of 2023. Yeah, look at this. Bitcoin is pretty much sitting here because this is that's the top and that's the bottom. See how I draw this line right here? That's your resistance right there, right? Support. So look, from here to right here, look at the date. That's October. Look, you pretty much can get Bitcoin here at the middle of this. That's 245 days all throughout 2023. Tell me that ain't accumulation. Bitcoin is literally sitting here for a whole year in accumulation mode. Then we enter the Bitcoin halving cycle. I literally have the date here for you. Look, April 19th was the last Bitcoin halving cycle. So you go here and you enter in. Look, this is December, and then you hit January. Look, that's 2023 December, then look, January. This is January, and then the Bitcoin halving cycle happens. After the Bitcoin halving cycle, we always have a drawdown before we absolutely go parabolic. If you don't believe that, pay attention. This was the cycle. Look, this is your Bitcoin halving cycle for this one, right? Look at the date. These are exact dates, by the way. May 11th. Okay, that means Monday, May 11th. That was the Bitcoin halving cycle. You think that it didn't draw down, but let me zoom in on this for you. You see this right here? Let me zoom in on that because you don't understand how it works. See that? See that? Let me show it to you. Look, this is Bitcoin drawing down. That's your halving cycle right there, guys. Look at this. From this peak right here, down here to this trough down here. Look, that's Bitcoin drawing down. That's Bitcoin drawing down before it absolutely rockets on you after the Bitcoin halving cycle. You see it? See, you don't think that that's down, do you? But it is. It draws down and then it comes up here, consolidates, comes down a little bit, consolidates, and then rockets up. Look at what's happening right now. Tell me that you see this with your own eyes. Don't let people mess you up in this market and get you off sides. Let me reset this so you can see it. See? There's your Bitcoin halving cycle right there. There's the date. What is Bitcoin doing right now? It drew down, it's coming up, drew down, coming up. This is called a sideways movement. Somebody say this is consolidation on the macro. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Look. See? When you draw a rectangle like this, it shows you Bitcoin is moving sideways. Just like it did before. This is all normal. It's all normal. Anybody telling you, well, this is different from the cycle. The only thing different about this cycle is you got what we call institutional investors involved now. Institutional money is here now. It's the only difference. All of those other cycles, You didn't have Wall Street involved. They couldn't buy Bitcoin. They couldn't hold it on the books. It was too volatile, and it was absolutely an accounting nightmare. Ask anybody that runs a real business. They couldn't buy Bitcoin like you. They couldn't go to their phone and say, ooh, we're going to buy some of this and hold it on the books. Stop it. It's an accounting nightmare because Bitcoin is volatile. It moves up and down. It's traded 24 hours, 7 days a week. It is not a stock. They had to put it into a stock. Therefore, a Bitcoin ETF. Somebody say it out loud. Exchange traded fund. That regulates Bitcoin to allow the big boys to day trade, swing trade, or scalp it out. That's all that did. Otherwise, they would have just went and bought it like you on a phone. What phone is this? Well, this is the company phone. You know, we buy company cars and we write it off where this is the company phone. We're going to buy Bitcoin on the company phone. Is that legal? Hell no, man. This is a real business and it's a publicly traded company, man. You got to get that shit approved by the SEC. Oh, okay. Well, how can we buy Bitcoin? It has to be in an ETF. It has to be in a wrapper. That's the only way they could get it. So they had to make it happen. So now you have Bitcoin as a spot ETF, not a futures ETF. They already have futures. Did you know Wall Street was already involved with Bitcoin and Ethereum as a fact? But it's because that was the paper version of it. They could do that because that's futures. Futures, options, derivatives, shares, paper. Futures, options, derivatives, shares, all paper. When you put spot Bitcoin ETF, that is the real asset. Anything coming in, any money coming into that ETF, they have to physically go out and grab the Bitcoin and hold it. It is not a mystical, paper version of the shit. They actually are owning the Bitcoin now. They have to. It's by law. Y'all understand what I'm saying to you? It's good stuff what I'm sharing to you. For those of you coming in and you're trying to figure out what's going on, I caught it later, whatever, I'm about to run it back. Basically what I'm trying to tell people is anybody that think that they came into crypto late, you haven't. You are not late. You are still early to the game. In fact, if you're messing with crypto before the year 2030, meaning you only got about 6 years to get your shit together, you're still early. 2030, everything changes, right? Artificial intelligence will be way more advanced, okay? The metaverse will be cooking. Web3 gaming will definitely be online and established 100%. Okay, decentralized finance is going to be absolutely being used. USDC, USDT, centralized digital currency, all that stuff. Yeah, CBDCs. All of that will be here by 2030. Which means if you are grabbing and involved in crypto now, you are still in the discovery phase. We're leaving that very fast. We're leaving that very fast. I'm just make sure you understand. Y'all are good. Don't be anxious. Don't be out here like, oh, I got to just take a loan out and all of this. Calm down. You still good. you still good. All right. So did everybody see what I was explaining to them? Because I'm about to run it back. I'll add some little the different little nuances in there, whatever. But you understand what I'm saying. I'm about to run it back. Basically, what I'm trying to tell people is you're not late. And for those that was actually buying crypto in 2022 or buying the bottom of 2014 and stuff like that, and buying in 2018, they're not. The market is not down for them. It is only up. And it's up 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 and it's up. Now I showed y'all Bitcoin. Let's go here and let's look at something like Ethereum, which is an altcoin. Okay, Ethereum is an altcoin. Now some people like say, oh well, Ethereum is the internet of You know, it's basically the internet, the new internet, Ethereum with the blockchain. Yeah, it's his own thing, but it's basically an altcoin. Okay. All right. So anything that's not Bitcoin is considered an alternative to Bitcoin, which is an altcoin. All right. So let's look at Ethereum. Let's look at Ethereum and see if the same thing goes when it comes to an altcoin. Same thing that Bitcoin was doing. Is that true when it comes to altcoins? Yes. Let's see. You ready? Going back over here looking at my chart. By the way, listen, this chart, along with a plethora of other information, is in my crypto cheat guide. You want to grab that, guys. Ladies, you want to grab it. You want to have this in your possession because you want the intellectual property. You are probably going to lose if you don't have the information because people are going to run circles around you. Whoever has the best information and whoever has it first is more than likely going to win. Ask the people that have it. That crypto e-guide, by the way, has created, wait for it, those ebooks have created 10 millionaires. Some of them are on this live right now. Not $100,000 millionaires. That's 2 commas. It's 2 commas in a million. We call it the 2 comma club. So, you know, it works for sure. Let's flip the camera around. Some of them, they talking to you. They down there talking to you. Somebody said, I'm the next one. A lot of people that's multiple 6 figures on their way to the 2 comma club. So if you look at this, it's showing you this chart is an example chart of cryptocurrency market cycles. And I'm just going over it again. So if it sounds redundant, it is what it is. This has got to happen. I'm showing you the last cycle just so you can understand how this works. Look at the years, 1, 2, 3, 4. A crypto market cycle lasts roughly 4 years. Year 1 is called the bear market. That's when the market comes crashing down on you. If you understand this, you won't be holding your crypto. You will sell and take your profits. I'm going to show you just how important that is here in a second. So this is when the market comes crashing down, bear market. This is the accumulation year. You want to know why? Because if you're not smart enough to buy at the absolute bottom of the bear market or toward the bottom, this is the best place to buy crypto. If you miss that, you get a whole year to accumulate crypto at a very cheap price. If you miss the accumulation year, you then run into what is called the Bitcoin halving cycle. It's still kind of moving sideways, but it's gradually moving up on you. Then you get what's called the parabolic gain, year 4. That takes a 4-year cycle. Notice how it works in every cycle. Bear market. This is where your millionaires and your billionaires are created. Accumulation year, Bitcoin halving cycle, parabolic run. Then people take their profits. They're so rich right here. They start taking all their profits out of the market. It pulls the market back down. You see that? Now you start the market back over. Bear market, smart money, millionaires and billionaires. This is where people are buying. Those of you who want your LaFerraris and your Birkin bags, lady, for $40,000 and your vacation homes and you want retirement and debt free, that shit starts down here. If you miss this, then you get an opportunity to accumulate the next year for basically a whole year. Bitcoin halving cycle, parabolic gains and run up. That's 2 cycles complete. This is the cycle that we're in right now. I just showed you that 2022, look, this is Ethereum. I'm looking at Ethereum on the chart. Pay attention, look at this. November of 2021. Well, guess what? All you got to do is go over here and where was that? If it was 2021, you know that was the top of a bull market cycle. 1, 2, 3, 4, that was the bull market top cycle. Therefore, Ethereum topped out at around $4,800. See that? See, about $4,800. That was November of 2021. You would have known to take profits for sure. That's year 4. Take your profits, get your ass out the market. Why? Because this cycle is getting ready to start over, meaning 2022. What happens in 2022? It's right here in my ebook. Altcoins usually experience an 80 to 90% drop in the bear market. Well, let's just check that for a factual. This is Ethereum here, right? You see it? And it dropped all the way down here. Look. It dropped all the way down here. You see that? Right there. What is that? Oh, that's about an 82% drop. Hey, look. It's right here. Altcoins usually experience an 80 to 90% drop in the bear market. So if it was $4,800 here, and you know that was a complete of a 4-year cycle, starting it over, you know that year 1 is a bear market. And what happened in the bear market? Ethereum is an altcoin, right? It dropped on your ass about 80%. Somebody say, ouch. I know. That was all throughout 2022. Look, this is all 2022. You see it? This is all 2022. You see that? Look. April, boom, boom, boom. May, boom, boom, boom. Oh my God, oh my God. This is all 2022. That was your bear market. Then you roll into what is called the accumulation phase. If you wasn't smart enough to grab Ethereum down here at $800, see that? Down here, 800. If you wasn't smart enough to grab it over here in 2022, down here at $1,000, down here, you now roll into 2023. Look, 2023, and now you can only get Ethereum because I'm putting it in the middle of all of this. All of this right here is 2023. Look, that's January. Look, all of this is 2023 right here. You see it? So you basically can get Ethereum on an average of about, what is that? About $1,700, $1,800. That's called accumulation. You missed the bottom down here in the bear market. See that? And so now you can only get it in an accumulation year of about $1,700, right? Then it pulls down here and it gets ready to rally up. Look, that's October of 2023. Then look what happens. Look, November, December, and then look, now look, it's January of 2024. Ethereum sitting at $2,100. You see that? That was January of 2024. The beginning of the Bitcoin halving cycle. That means the third year, right? You see it's going up gradually. Well, it's the same thing. It's going up gradually. You can see it with your own eyes. So now look, Ethereum runs all the way up here, right, to $4,000. And now it's having its little pullback, which is normal, right, before it gets ready to rock it up and finish the rest of this bull cycle. Somebody say, we're right here when it comes to the bull cycle that we're in right now. This cycle right here, we're literally sitting here around August. Because if that was January, this would be February, March, April, May, June, July, August. You get the idea. This part hasn't happened yet. You haven't seen that part. Let me explain it to you what Ethereum is capable of doing. You're looking at this chart and you think it's over for Ethereum. Boo, Ethereum, nobody buying that. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, watch this. From this high right here, down here to this low, this is your low for this cycle right there. You see it? I'm making sure that I put it there. Follow the bouncing ball. This is your bear market low. Then Ethereum runs up here to the 23% level. I don't even know what you're talking about, Calvin. These are Fibonacci's. This is 100% of what Ethereum did. 100%. This is the bottom, so that is the zero level. On the way back up, these Fibonacci retracements, this 236, this is 23% of the way back up to that high. You notice how Ethereum attacked this 23% level. You can see it with your own eyes. All that support and resistance sitting right there at that red line. You had an opportunity to buy Ethereum for basically around $1,700, $1,800. Then it slid up here. Look, the 38% level. Look, you see it? Support and resistance, 38% level, $2,400 Ethereum. Then it ran up here to the 50% level, $2,800 Ethereum. Blew past the 618 there for a second. Then look, tapped the 786, $4,000 Ethereum. That's when everybody started taking a bunch of profits. These people that was buying Ethereum down here at $800 and down here at $1,100, you don't think they started taking profits? Let me explain something to you. Down here from this bottom where they was buying it here, all the way up here to this 786, that's 355% gain. Okay, anybody that was buying it during the accumulation year was sitting on 100% on their money. You don't think they took profits? Of course they did. They started taking profits. It pulled Ethereum back down right here to the 50% level. I cannot make this shit up. Do you see it sitting there? 50%, 50%, 50%. That is all support. Ran back up here, tapped the 786 again. Right? People took a bunch of profits. It came back down. Boom. You see it hit the 618. All that support right there. Then it hit the 50% level again. Ran back up. 618. Came back down here. And look, this is where Ethereum is right now. Came down here and Ethereum is right here above this 382 and below this 50% level. Here's what you don't understand. As this market continues to progress, you're going to see this part of the phase. You're going to see this part. That's coming. Ethereum is going to blast through this 618, blast through this 786 and 4Gs. You'll be back at a $4,800 Ethereum before you know it. Then we're going into what's called price discovery, ladies and gentlemen. Wait for it. The 1618, $7,300 Ethereum. The 2618, $11,000 Ethereum. Here's your 3618, around 15 G's. The top of this Fibonacci is around $18,000 Ethereum. And you don't think it can do it because you've never been in a bull market before. I'm telling you right now, it absolutely can do that. you better put your seat belt on. Because most people don't understand how this works. They don't understand it at all. Some of y'all right now, you saw that, you still don't believe it. In your head, be honest with yourself. You don't have to be honest with me because I'm not at your house. I don't control your finances. The house that you want or the apartment that you want to get out of or the houses or the cars and the debt you want to get out, the vacation homes, the education that you want for your kids, the better health insurance you want, the better legal representation that you want. I'm not talking about you're a criminal. I'm talking about when you go buy a house, who's looking at your documents? When you go to enter into a business or create a business, who's looking at your documents? When you go to get bought out from a business in an acquisition deal, who's looking at the documents? See, when y'all say legal representation, y'all be thinking criminalistic activity. Stop it. Legal representation, meaning legal representation across the board. You want better everything. And it's wrapped up into the information that I'm trying to explain to you now. Some of y'all still don't get it. Let me go and show you, because I had to show you on the Bitcoin chart. Let me show you on this Ethereum chart what happened in the last cycle. You would have been saying the same thing that I'm showing you right now. You'd have been like, nah, I don't believe it. But I'm going to show you how it played out for yourself. This is how it played out. This is really, really good what I'm about to show you. You might want to pay attention to this. We already know what Ethereum is doing in this cycle that we're in right now, the current cycle. What did Ethereum do in this cycle, right? Bear market accumulation, Bitcoin half cycle, parabolic gains. Well, let's see. Let's go here to see where Ethereum was in 2017. You can track that? Of course I can. What are you talking about? So look right here. You see this? It's December 2017 right there. Boom, 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 boom. Ethereum is approaching 800 bucks. Then it runs all the way up here and it gets at 1,400 bucks. You see it? Somebody say, yeah, I got it right there. Right there between December and look, December right there and this Ethereum was around about 1,400 bucks right there. Somebody say, yeah, right there. That's where Ethereum was, $1,400. What happened after that? Well, did you read the ebook that I wrote? Look what it tells. Altcoins usually experience an 80 to 90% drop in the bear market. So if that was the bull market high of $1,400 for Ethereum, what happened after that? Well, you can see it right here on the chart. Except I'm gonna make it more real for you because we're not gonna play games. We're gonna make the shit really real. This is where it was, and this is where Ethereum dropped down to. You would agree with this right here? Do you agree with me that this was where, hey, look, 94%. We could get real, if I was to zoom in on this, we could get real accurate, but that's good enough. It went from this bull market high of $1,400 and it came crashing down 90 plus, look, boom. That's your bear market low. Look at the date. Look down here where you see the date. Look at that. I can't make this stuff up. Tell me what date that is. December of 2018, yeah? That's the bottom of the bear market. Year one is complete. Done. Finito. That means you cannot get Ethereum cheaper than this area right here, which was around $70. That's the cheapest that you could have got Ethereum right there at the bottom of the bear market. Somebody say it's in his ebook. Wealth is built by buying at the end of a bear market. That was it. So if you wasn't brave enough to buy it at the bottom of the bear market, guess what rolls around for you? Year two, the accumulation year. So you literally get an opportunity to accumulate Ethereum in 2019. Let's look at the prices. Right here, look, we're in 2019 now, March. It's $144. Wow. You look at it right here at the top right, it's basically around 300 bucks right here. That's June of 2019. Then it comes back down here, September 2019, 177 bucks. Here's October, here's December, $144. So you can pretty much agree that you could get Ethereum for $200 all throughout the accumulation year. It was $72 here. You could get it for $200 for a whole goddamn year. This is only facts I'm speaking. 2020, now you're going into the third year. Let's see what happens in the third year, guys. Let's see. That's 29. Look, this January. Look right here. You're still down here at 144 bucks. Rose up here to 300. Then we get the COVID crash. Somebody say that's COVID right there, March 20th. I guarantee you, everything crashed down. And then it rockets right back up to where you can get it at about 200 and some bucks. That's June of 2020. Keep paying attention. July. Now you're getting at around about 300, 400 bucks. Look, this is September of 2020. Look at what's happening. We're gradually moving up before this parabolic part happens. Look, this is September, October, November, right? December, look, this is December. It's sitting at around 600 bucks. Look, I can't make this up. Before we get to January, look, you basically now can get Ethereum at the end of December of 2020. Ethereum is still sitting only at around 650 bucks. Listen to me, $72, around $200 here, $300-400. At the end of 2020, you can still get Ethereum for 650, and then the parabolic gain happens. Look at that. It goes from $650, guys. Look, it goes here from this $650 here in January. Look. Right over here, right there, and runs up another 400% on you, right? Running up here, all the way up here to this $4,800. $650 to $4,800. You could have got it at the bear market, 72, 200 accumulation, 300-400 through the Bitcoin halving cycle, and then boom, 4,800. Are y'all understanding it now? I'm just showing you how this works and these cycles. You haven't seen what these cryptos can really do yet. You haven't seen altcoin season. You have not seen what we call the banana zone. Parabolic, insane, moon bag gains, Lamborghini money. Okay? 2 comma club money. You haven't seen it yet. It doesn't happen until the 4th year. Calvin, is it anything that's going to start kicking this thing off or lighting the fire? Of course, the government, feds, they're going to go and cut rates. They're going to make money cheaper for businesses to borrow it to grow their companies. When are they going to do this? Toward the 4th quarter. You might want to listen to what I'm saying. Ask any company that is in retail, when do they make majority of their money? When do they make majority of their money? Toward the 4th quarter. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Christmas, Happy New Year's. Oh, yeah. That's when they make all their money. Well, when is the federal government going to cut rates? In September, which does what? Puts liquidity into the marketplace, which will do what? Drive the markets up during the 4th quarter. Also, during an election year. Did you forget that there's going to be an election in November? Do you think that people who are trying to be in the position of the most powerful person in the world, you think they're going to let their constituents be financially challenged before they have to go to the polls? Are you crazy? That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. They're going to flood the market with money and capital, liquidity, cash flow. It is going to absolutely drive the stock market up, and it is going to drive other asset classes up. Crypto. Facts. Now let's go here and let's analyze. People, Solana. Yeah, I'll do Solana. Calm down. I will do Solana. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I'll do Solana next. Please stop saying Solana. I will do Solana next. But you need to understand, the reason I'm showing you Ethereum and the reason I showed you Bitcoin first is because they have ETFs. See, I have a bunch of Solana. I've been buying Solana since it was $13, guys. My audience will verify that for you. I will do Solana. I'm one of the guys who've been buying it since it was $13. So you'll see that. But I'm showing you Ethereum and I'm showing you Bitcoin because they have ETFs. They have exchange traded funds. That means Wall Street is buying it. All of these people that are way richer than you and me, you think that they're buying crypto that they're not going to watch grow portfolio-wise? You are out of your mind. They're playing the longer game than you. The game that they're playing is way longer than the game you're playing. You're playing a 2 to 4 year game. They're playing a 10 to 20 year game. See, this is where you're going to lose. I'm making this so real for people right now. You're playing a short-term game. You will lose. The entire crypto market space right now is $2 trillion. It's going to go to 100 trillion, but you will be out of the game. Let me explain to you what I mean. This Ethereum stuff that I'm talking to you about right now and Bitcoin, you're not buying it right now. Well, what do you think happens when this joins $100 trillion asset class? This is a very young asset class right now, $2 trillion. That's not even the market cap of NVIDIA. NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft is bigger than the entire crypto market. Those three companies, I'm talking about individually. Apple's market cap is 3.5 trillion. Okay? NVIDIA is a $3 trillion market cap. It is literally 1.5 times bigger than the entire crypto market space. I'm serious. This is small. It's tiny. And y'all are playing this short-term game. What you should be doing is acquiring some Ethereum and acquiring some Bitcoin and sitting on it. I'm not even selling my Ethereum and Bitcoin. Well, how you gonna make some money? From the other altcoins. From the Solanas and the Aerodromes and the Velodromes and the Ondos and the Superverses and the Avalanches. I am not selling my Ethereum and my Bitcoin. I'm playing a longer game than you. I'm waiting for Bitcoin to hit 1 million, 500,000. I'm waiting for Ethereum to hit 100 G's. Some of y'all looking like, what are you talking about, bro? They not 100,000. You don't understand it, do you? At all. You don't have anybody that is on Wall Street that you could talk to. You don't know how this works, do you? ETFs. You think that these companies are spending hundreds of billions of dollars to buy crypto because they're waiting for a 5X? Are you crazy? What are you talking? They don't get out of bed for a 2, 3, 4, 5X. They're playing a longer game than you. You will be way out of crypto before they crash out. Now you understand what I'm saying? I understand what I'm saying? They're playing a longer game. And some of y'all don't understand how long that game is. You're going to be regretting if you here's what I would ask the audience. Here's what I would ask the audience. Okay? And I'm going to say this in a way where I can make it real for you. Pay attention to what I'm saying, please. I'm begging you. Look, I'm a grown man on a live begging you for your financial freedom. Understand this. For those of you who say, nah, it's going to zero and it's going to this, that, and third. Okay, I'm gonna play that game with you for a quick little second. All right. So, but what if you're wrong? What is that gonna cost you? See, you're not thinking about your future. If you are wrong, Bitcoin is the 10th largest asset in the world. It's $1 trillion asset. If you are wrong, what is that going to cost you by not owning any of something? This Bitcoin has only been around since 2009. It's $1 trillion asset, the 10th largest in the world. It's twice the size of the largest bank, which is JP Morgan Chase. If you get this shit wrong, what is it going to cost you? What is that going to do to your family if you get this shit wrong? See, you can argue with me today, and I don't care about that because you're short term. Your mind is short term. Arguments with me today, I could care less because I won't be able to actually tell you anything for years to come. You probably won't even see me years from now, but you'll remember this conversation and you're gonna be like, oh, wow. And I won't be there to remind you. I'll be long gone doing something else. If you get this wrong, what is it gonna cost? Right? For those of you that's been ignoring Bitcoin, since you've been hearing about it, some of y'all heard about Bitcoin in 2021. Some of y'all heard about it in 2018. It's magic internet money or whatever. And now it's a $57,000 asset. $1 trillion market cap. That part right there, it's going to hurt bad. Some of y'all already left crazy money on the table. You've been on TikTok. Stop it. You've been on TikTok. I'm talking real to you right now. I'm talking real to you. I'm not trying to anger you. I don't want no smoke. I don't climb chimneys. I stay completely away from chimneys. I don't want no type of smoke at all. I get nervous when I walk across somebody who barbecuing outside. That's whoa. I don't want to. You don't got no smokeless grills around here? Are you serious? In the deep south, buddy? Smoke everywhere around this goddamn grill. What are you talking about? I get nervous walking around barbecue pits. It's too much smoke. You understand? I don't want it, is all I'm trying to say to you. But with that being said, you've been on TikTok for a minute now. Listen, I am only talking to you because you know where you are in life. How long you been on TikTok? If you've been on TikTok, I promise you have heard and seen stuff about crypto. And you chose to do nothing. You chose to do nothing. You realize it's creating millionaires every day. Crypto is creating millionaires every single day. Right? But wait, there's more. Not just creating millionaires, putting people in position to be decamillionaires. That means 10 million plus. You got people worth hundreds of millions of dollars because of crypto. Billionaires because of crypto. Watch this. You're going to see your first trillionaire because of crypto and the blockchain. Did you know that? Did you know that? You see, before crypto and the blockchain came along, the only person that had an opportunity, a real opportunity to become a trillionaire was Bill Gates, but he fucked it up. He listened to Warren Buffett and diversified and sold some of his Microsoft stock. He lost about $800 billion when he diversified his portfolio. See, I'm talking that talk again. See, that's, wait a minute, time out. I got to slow it down a little bit. Let me bring it down a little bit. It's too much. I said Bill Gates had a real opportunity to become the first trillionaire, not company, individual net worth. And he messed it up because he diversified his portfolio listening to Warren Buffett and sold his Microsoft stock. A lot of it. He lost $800 billion behind that diversification. This is a fact. I'm telling you the truth, straight up. We would have saw our first trillionaire. Well, I'm sorry, Bill, you missed it. You ain't getting that one back. But you will see your first trillionaire because of the blockchain and crypto. It's probably going to be somebody like Michael Saylor or somebody. I'm dead serious. One of the Winklevoss twins or some shit. They're already billionaires. These people are going to mess around and be a trillionaire. I'm shaking my head right now because I promise you there's people in this live right now. When I throw these numbers around, they don't understand what that wealth is. They don't understand what $1 trillion is. They don't even they can't wrap their heads around the word trillion. But I got you. I've done this before on my live, and when I do it, it takes people's mouth and it drops it down, way down there like that. When I show it to them and they like, wait, what? I got to show it to you. Let's take, we always talk about billionaires that y'all know. Oh, let's get this one on deck. Let's get this guy on deck. We never talk about this guy. Well, guys, he's a billionaire. Okay, now let me show you, before we start talking about a trillion, we first have to respect what a billion is, okay? LeBron James is worth $1.2 billion. Hold on. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, right? So I got to do 1 billion here. Got too many zeros there, LeBron. I'm sorry, I'm helping you out. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions. That's 1 billion. And that is 1.2 billion. See that? Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions. That is a billion. So that's $1.2 billion. This is insane. Let me explain to you how insane it is, because you don't understand the insanity behind this yet. If I take $1.2 billion and I divide it by 100,000, right? 12,000. And if I divide that by 365 days, understand this. We're talking about King James here. This guy here, he can spend $100,000 every single day for 32.8 years straight. I'm talking about every single day he can blow 100 G's for 32 years, almost 33 years before he runs out. No, let me show it to you again. He's worth $1.2 billion. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, 1.2 billion. Let me explain it to you. Divided by $100,000. You understand that? Okay, divided by 365 days. LeBron James can spend $100,000 every single day for about 33 years straight. Because see, some of y'all don't, when I say trillion, some of y'all don't understand the numbers. But now you understand what a billion is. Let's talk about $1 trillion now, okay? I happen to know that $1 trillion is one digit with 12 zeros behind it. So one digit with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is $1 trillion on a calculator. Pay attention. If LeBron James was a trillionaire, watch this. Look, hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions. This is 1 trillion. If LBJ was a trillionaire, let's take this. Let's divide 1.2 billion by that. Look, divided by 1.2 billion. Look, divided by 365 days. Wait for it. If LeBron was a trillionaire, he can spend $1.2 billion every single day for 2.3 years straight. No. Let me say it to you again. As a billionaire, he can spend $100,000 every day for 33 years. But if he was a trillionaire, he could spend $1.2 billion every day for 3 years. 2.3. The numbers are crazy. So let me explain to you now what we're dealing with. Bitcoin is $1 trillion asset. See now people understand, because see, when we just throw the numbers out there, it don't mean shit till you make it real world. It's like whoa. I know. Now let's go over here, and you got to understand why we respect Apple so much. Apple's market cap is 3.4 trillion. Microsoft, 3 trillion. Nvidia, 3 trillion. Google, 2 trillion. Amazon, basically 2 trillion. Saudi oil, basically 2 trillion. Silver, 1.5 trillion. Meta, Look, that's Mark Zuckerberg and the boys, 1.4 trillion. Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a $1.1 trillion asset. It is the 10th largest asset in the world. Do you think you should own some of this thing that happens to be a $1 trillion asset, the 10th largest asset in the world? Do you think you should own a little bit of that? Do you think you should own it and never sell that shit? Do you think you should be playing a longer game here? Somebody said too late. This is what this. I'm trying to contain myself here. For the person that said too late, this is nonsense. The entire crypto market cap is $2 trillion, bro. I'm showing you to your face. You need to hear me. The entire crypto market, you said too late. You don't understand this, do you? The entire crypto market cap is only 2 trillion. Bitcoin owns 50% of it. That means Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, they're larger than the entire crypto market space. And you're hollering too late? No, bro. This will be a $100 trillion market. That means you're $98 trillion early. No, we got people in the comments saying early. I'm telling you how early. You're $98 trillion early, fam. What do you mean when you say late? What do you mean? What are we talking about late? $98 trillion early is what you are. There's going to be some people that ignore this. Don't worry about it. Hey, listen, I know how this works. I know how this works. I've gone live now for 2 years plus on TikTok. I already know how this works. There's non-believers. These are the people that don't figure shit out until it's too late. Even when somebody is screaming, over here, financial freedom over here. No? Okay. I think I'm finna do it. I haven't done it in a while, so we're getting ready to go to it right now. Yeah, here we go. I haven't done this one in a while, chat. The characteristics of money. My OGs love this. It's like a stamp for them. Just stamp it, Kelvin. Every time you talk about what you finna talk about, it's a stamp and it reminds me, I am not getting out of this. I am not selling my Bitcoin. I will sell my altcoins. Well, for sure. I ain't selling my Bitcoin. Sell you crazy? Let's talk about Bitcoin. For those of you that think it's too late, I'm about to wake you up. Yo, you've been asleep. No, hold on. No. Hold up. Time out. I got you. No, I don't need no help on this one, Chad. I got him. Hold up. Whoa. Hold on. Let me see here. Hold on. I got him. Hold on. I'm trying to find something that's crazy. I can't. I'm trying to find you something, man, that I can. What is going on here? Oh, here we go. No, that's haptics right there. I don't want that. I was trying to find you something crazy. I was trying to find you an alarm to wake you up. I can't find it right now. I don't want to waste no time on that. I was going to wake you up. You sleep. Don't worry, I got you. Let me shake you. Come here for a second. Wake up! Here we go. This is about to be enlightening to many people that have been asleep. It's about to be enlightening in a way that you are just going to have to go make sure you tell your mom and your dad about this one, your auntie, your uncle, your cousins, everybody that don't understand how this works. Let me do a public service announcement first. I am going to stall this out for a second because I want people to get off the live. This is only for the real ones. Let me take my time. Public service announcement. If you have sleep insomnia, okay? Yeah, if you cannot get any sleep and you don't understand what REM sleep is, you don't have a sleep number bed because you can't afford it and you can't really, any of that stuff. You don't have a purple egg mattress. You don't have all the stuff that they got out there to say that you sleep good. If you don't have any of those sleeping aids, okay? You don't have no melatonin that you rub on you and you take baths in or whatever. None of that. Get off the live right now. You drink warm milk at night and you ain't got no milk tonight to drink or whatever, get off the live right now. This is not going to be for you because this will keep you up tonight. I'm serious. I'm taking my time too because I really want people to get off. I really want them to go, get with girls. Hi guys. Hi guys. Oh, thank you guys. Hi guys. There's plenty of people who want to entertain you on TikTok. I am not one of them. I am about to make this real for you tonight. So please, I'm asking you, I'm begging you right now, please get off the live. This ain't for you. This is for the real ones that want to change their financial trajectory. They want it going to the upside. Okay. Hi, guys. Oh, my Cash App is up there. Take my time. Take my time. I got some props I'm pulling out. Here. You know it's serious when I'm pulling out props. I'm pulling props out. Hi, guys. Huh? Camel toe all in your face. White beaters with no bra on. Hi, guys. Okay. I understand. There's plenty of it out there for you. Y'all know I'm keeping it real. Y'all play too much. I'm just keeping it real because I ain't got time to be playing. I'm too grown to be playing out here. I'm too grown. These are real wisdom whiskers up under my chin. These are real wisdom whiskers. I've seen it all. Okay. You ready? Gold. I'm only speaking facts. Hey, everything I'm going to say to you right now is facts. Understand this. Gold is a $16.7 trillion market cap. Almost 17 trillion. It is the number one. Look, out of top assets, out of all your top assets, and we mean all assets, including publicly traded companies, precious metals, cryptocurrencies, and exchange-traded funds. Out of all the assets on this list, and I mean they're all here, we're talking about the big boys, Walmart and MasterCards and Procter & Gamble's and Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy's and Home Depot's and Bank of America's and Coca-Cola and Netflix. And we're talking about the big boys, Salesforce and Hermes and all of this. They're all here, right? The big dog on this list is gold at almost $17 trillion market cap. Would you agree with me when I say that gold has been around for over 5,000 years? Is that facts? It's a store of value. Wealthy people like to store value in gold, right? America owns more gold. USA owns more gold than anybody. I'm not talking about the Olympics. Stop it. Y'all play too much. I'm not talking about Olympics. I'm talking about real physical gold. The United States of America owns more gold than any country in the world. This is a fact. Go look it up. It ain't even a close second. It's not even a close second. They own the most. Gold. $16 trillion market cap. Okay? Okay, now. Well, it's been around for 5,000 years. Why is it a store of value? It is a store of value because of the characteristics of money. For those of you that didn't study this and don't understand macroeconomics, the reason gold is a store of value is because of the characteristics of money. Now, first, I need to explain to you what money is. Gold is the only real money that has ever existed. Look at you. Some of y'all right now getting ready to start arguing in the comments. Let me stop that argument right now. No, it ain't. You got the US dollar, you got the Aussie dollar, you got the Japanese yen, you got the blah, 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 blah. That's fiat currency. I'm sorry to help you out here, but I understand macroeconomics. I said real money. I didn't say man-made money. I didn't say fiat currency. The only real money that has ever existed has been gold. It's sound money. Everything else is called fiat currency. It's facts. Fiat. This stuff has never been real money. This is fiat currency. It's an IOU. That's all it is. It's not real money. Okay. So let's talk about these characteristics of money. Well, first of all, where does this gold come from? I know where it comes from. It comes from people in the mountains of Budapest with their arms and their legs crossed and their prayers and the waters running of the streams and the minerals coming together. No, stop it. I happen to have a Science Merit Award from 1987 signed by President Reagan. I'm really good at science. Understand that gold comes from exploding stars. That means when you wake up or you go to sleep at night and you wake up and there's stars and you can see the stars in the sky, those are suns. You call it a star. It's a sun, and each one of those suns has a solar system around it. There's billions and trillions of those things. Gold comes from an exploding star. That's how it got here on Earth. This is a fact. It did not come from the mountains of Budapest and Yasmin and all of that shit and praying Buddha and all. Stop it. That means gold comes from God. You want to put it that way? No, I'm a scientist. I believe in Scientology or whatever. It is what it is. It comes from the universe. That's how it got here. Okay. So now that you understand that gold comes from exploding stars, that means it's very scarce because you don't want no exploding stars next to us. You don't want that shit. There ain't gonna be no more gold except for what you can dig up on the earth. So now, the first characteristic of money, because this is a sound thing, okay? Durability. Pay attention. Durability does not deteriorate when handled often. I happen to have some gold here. Okay? Yeah, see? I know it's real gold because it has a number on it. See that? It's got a certificate number, metal, look, the fineness of the metal weight and all that. You can see that this is 5 grams. Okay, so I have some physical gold here, okay? It's very durable. It does not deteriorate when handled often. Unlike fiat currency, which gets thrown around in strip clubs and be smelly and smelling like coochie and ripped up and all on the drug store and all up in your Rite Aids and your Dollar Tree. Nah, this is more durable. So that's the first characteristic of real money, not fiat currency. Oh yeah, we going there. Y'all play too much. We going there. You don't see nobody up in the strip club doing that with gold. Your fiat currency that y'all calling money, that deteriorates. It's not durable. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna teach them today. I'm gonna teach them in a way they'll never forget this, ever, in the way I'm teaching. The second characteristic of real money is portability. It has to be easily transferred from one person to another, guys. You know, when you got gold, you got ounces, right? You got pounds, you got grams. Somebody say, hold up, this is turning a little bit street, ain't it? Ounces, pounds, and grams. You know, well, hold up, you a street guy? Yeah, it can be transferred easily from one person to another. Here's 5 grams of gold right here. I can pass this to you. You can put it in your wallet. It's as thin as a credit card. Look, this 5 grams of gold. You can put it in your wallet. Ladies can put it in their clutches, put it in your pocket. You can pass this around. This is 5 grams. It gets a little bit more difficult when it starts going up, but it's easily affordable. Okay, great. Let's see what else we got. Characteristics of real money. Divisibility, easily split into smaller, larger denominations. Well, I just showed you. Grams, ounces, pounds, and right? Watch this one. Here's an important one right here. Uniformity. Uniformed in the terms of what it can buy. You ever heard the term good gold? You ever heard the term good as gold? Right. It's uniformed in the terms of what it can buy. Gold is not predicated to what your fiat currency is in your country. Oh no. You see, if you take the US dollar in the United States, $100 is $100. But over in Mexico, it's a little bit different. In Australia, a little bit different. In Japan, a little bit, because this is fiat currency. Gold is gold wherever it goes. It's worth its weight in gold. Good as gold, worth its weight in gold, however many other things y'all want to do. That's why it's uniformed in what it can buy. You understand that? You understand that? Okay, let's continue. Hold on for a second, man. Now, look, Martin. Hold on, Martin. Look. Okay, Martin. I blocked you I put you in timeout for 5 minutes. Please, 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 sir. Don't make me increase that or just turn it all the way up. Okay, let's finish. You got me all the way dropping my phone, Martin. Okay, uniformed in the terms of what it can buy. All right, let's continue. Limited supply. Look, another characteristic of real money. Limited in supply. Money loses value whenever there's too much, right? Because scarcity equals value. The reason gold has a 16.7, almost a $17 trillion market cap, it's limited in supply, right? I just told you how gold got here. An exploding star. That means a sun had to absolutely explode, and that's how gold got here. You ain't getting too many exploding stars last time I checked. So what's here is here. And you have to literally dig it up and mine it out of Earth's core. And they're only doing that 1 to 3% gold mined out per year from the biggest gold mining companies. I know because I'm invested in some. I'm just throwing that out there for shits and giggles. The biggest gold mining companies can only mine about 3% out of the earth per year. Go look it up in case you think I'm playing games. I'm not playing games. I'm only speaking facts out here. Come on now. I said I'm speaking facts. And I'm teaching at the same time. Somebody say, "Ooh, I was making a note on that one." Okay, let's continue. Let's get it. So those are your 5 characteristics. Those are your 5 characteristics. But wait a minute. Whoa. I just realized something. Here's where it gets good. If gold has a $17 trillion market cap, it's been around for over 5,000 years. We agreed on that. And it meets the 5 characteristics of money. Hold on, wait a minute. I could have swore, look this. This is my crypto cheat guide right here. The link is in the bio. Watch this. On page, look down here. On page 8, you see it? Where I talk about this stuff right here. Look what I have right here. 25% of your portfolio should be made up of Bitcoin for your portfolio. Why? Bitcoin is a store of value. Wait for it. Look. It is gold 2.0. Treat Bitcoin as your digital gold. Bitcoin is digital gold. I know. Some of y'all are going to argue with me. That is not going to happen on this live because I'm about to absolutely wake you up. I'm about to grab you and shake the hell out of you. Wake up. Let me explain to you. Remember I told you that real sound money has to have the 5 characteristics of money? Wait for this. Wait for it. Bitcoin is on the blockchain. Okay? Bitcoin is on the blockchain. The blockchain cannot be broken. Period. It is more durable than gold. What do you mean? Because you can melt gold down. It's durable, but you can actually melt it down. At a certain Fahrenheit, gold will absolutely melt down. Bitcoin is more durable than physical gold. Did you know that? That's the first characteristic. You know I'm about to take gold down on all these characteristics. Watch how this plays out. Some of y'all don't understand. I'm about to make them understand. So we automatically know Bitcoin destroys gold and durability. Wait for it. What about portability? Easily transferred from one person to another. Well, guess what? If you had $100,000 or $1 million worth of gold, it is going to become a problem transporting it. You're going to need a big ass truck and guys with long arm guns. Somebody say extendos got to come out. But Bitcoin, you could carry $1 million worth of Bitcoin on Tangent cards. You can carry it on ledgers. You could carry it on your cell phone, on this, on that. Am I right? Nobody will ever even know it. Tangent cards are they're this size. They're this size. $1 million worth of Bitcoin. You could carry it and no one even know. It's more portable than physical gold. $1 million worth of physical gold, you're gonna know somebody has that. They're gonna need trucks. And divisibility, easily split up into smaller or larger denominations. Well, we know that we can split gold up into grams, ounces, pounds, but here's the problem. You're gonna need somebody like a goldsmith, somebody who understands how hot gold needs to be before you melt it down. Then you're gonna need somebody to actually split it up. If we was gonna split up between all of us $1 million in gold, we're gonna need somebody there to actually split it up who knows how to do that. Gonna be super heavy, cumbersome. Oh my God, it's a nightmare. But did you know that Bitcoin can be split up? $1 worth of Bitcoin, 50 cents worth of Bitcoin. You can actually do that with a cell phone. I don't need a goldsmith to split and devise Bitcoin up. $1 worth, $10. You get 100. You get 300. I can do that on a cell phone in my boxer shorts. So we know that Bitcoin is more divisible than physical gold. Oh, this is getting good. This is getting good. It has taken gold down in 3 characteristics of money. What's the 4th? Uniformity. This is where you're going to lose, Calvin. Pay attention. Uniformed in the terms of what it can buy. Gold is worth its weight in gold, is good as gold, is uniformed, right? Well, it's uniformed until you start dealing with 14 karat gold versus 16 karat gold versus 18 karat gold versus 24 karat gold. Oh shit, there's also something out there called pyrite. You understand that, right? There is no such thing as 24 karat Bitcoin, 16 karat, 18 karat Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, 100%. Ain't no fake Bitcoin, period. It is literally 100%, literally. It's on a public open ledger.
It is validated by hundreds of thousands of nodes. There's no such thing as a fake Bitcoin. No pyrite. 18 karat versus 16 karat versus 24 karat. You feel me? Now we're talking about you. Anywhere in the world, that's what it's trading for. I don't give a damn what country you in. Bitcoin is trading for what Bitcoin is trading for anywhere in the world. You want to talk about worth its weight in gold? There you go. How about that one? That's 4 characteristics. Oh my God. What about that? Equals value. That's where you're getting ready to go wrong, cuz, right? Bitcoin is digital. You can just create some more of it and all of that. Well, let me just go here and show you something. Here's Bitcoin. Did you know, for those of you who did not know, there is a max supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin, and 19.74 million is already in circulation. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is 94% of Bitcoin is already in circulating supply, which means you better get your shit together. This is the hardest, scarcest asset you've ever seen. You see, with gold, you can still go and find more gold. You can mine some more gold out of the earth's core. You can find it in the ocean. Spanish gold, African gold. Gold is still out there to be found. Understand this. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. 94% is already in circulating supply. People are buying it, they are holding it, and they are not selling it back to the market. Therefore, the store of value is getting more scarce. Oh, yeah. Now that we understand that, let's go back to these characteristics. Somebody say, drive it on home for them now, Cal. Now you got to drive it home. Oh, I am definitely going to do that. Not only is Bitcoin the new gold, everything around you is being digitized. Wait for it. Your education is being digitized. Books and all of that. Right? Your information is being digitized. Your movies have been digitized. Your music has been digitized. You understand that? Now they're digitizing money. No, money was already digitized. Wrong. You're talking about electronic money. Electronic money is controlled by the Rockefellers and the Medicis and all these other centralized banking institutes. That's electronic money. It is being digitized now, and Bitcoin is the hardest, soundest money you've ever seen. That money meets all 5 of the characteristics for sound money and destroys gold. Gold has been around for over 5,000 years. Bitcoin has only been around since 2009. It is a teenager. Bitcoin has a market cap of $1.1 trillion as a teenager versus gold, which has been around for over 5,000 years. Now I'm gonna make it even more for you. Bitcoin is trading for $57,000. Gold, you're trading for $2,500. I wonder why. Because I told you, scarcity equals value. This is the most scarce, hardest asset you've ever seen. Hence, it's trading for $57,000 as a teenage asset. This one has been around for 5,000 years, only $2,500. You better listen. You better wake up. I'm shaking you. You better wake up. Scarcity equals value, bro. Ma'am, scarcity equals value. So you have an asset class now that is ranked Bitcoin. It's the 10th largest asset in the world. It's only been around for a couple years. It's a teenager. It's like 16 years or so. Yet it controls a lot of the market cap for the top assets in the world. It's twice the size of the largest bank, which is JP Morgan Chase.
some of y'all don't know that, so I got to go ahead and just put it out there so you can see it. It's one thing for me to say it to you, but when you see it, you can't unsee it. You ever see that? Somebody ever showed you something and can't unsee it? It's stuck in your head. JP Morgan Chase is the largest bank in the world. Not just the largest bank in the United States of America. It is the largest bank in the world. The market cap is $600 billion. Wait. Time out. Bitcoin's market cap is 1.1 trillion. That means Bitcoin is twice the size of the largest bank in the world. It's 3 times the size and some change, almost 4 times the size of the second largest bank, not just in the US, but in the world. I'm gonna ask you a question as I talk to you about this. Let me ask you a question. Are you sure that you don't want to own the 10th largest asset in the world, the one that is twice the size of the largest bank in the world, the one that has only been around for about 16 years, but has $1 trillion market cap and has all 5 of the characteristics of money, of physical gold, and destroys physical gold? You sure you don't want that asset in your portfolio? You sure? You don't think that Bitcoin is going to surpass the market cap of physical gold? Is that what you believe? I'm asking you a real question. These are questions you got to answer, not me. I don't have to answer these questions. I already know the answer. I'm asking you, do you think that Bitcoin is going to surpass the market cap of physical gold? It's about $17 trillion. No, you don't believe that? I want you to write this down. Somewhere in your notepad, on your phone for Apple or Samsung or Google, or maybe you have something like Evernote, whatever. I want you to make a note for me, please. I want you to make a note for me, please. I'm going to show you some history. See, people don't know where they at until they understand their history. I got to show you some history. So can I do that for you? Do you mind if I show you some history? Do you? Do you mind if I bring out a calculator to start helping you out on something? Once you see this, you're not going to be able to unsee it. Listen, once you see this, you will not be able to unsee it. Listen, don't pay attention to people in the live talking about Bitcoin is fluff and all that. These people are not smart. I just got to put it out there. You're saying that something that is $1 trillion asset is fluff. Something that is being purchased by Wall Street, BlackRock. BlackRock is the largest asset manager in the world. They manage over $9 trillion. BlackRock has an ETF for Bitcoin. You're talking about the largest asset manager with AUM, assets under management, of $9 trillion. Why are they buying Bitcoin, sir? Now, I'm not talking about you and your finances, because you don't have $1 billion or trillion or none of that. Why would the largest asset manager in the world be buying Bitcoin? The one that you say is fluff. Why would Wall Street be buying fluff? You think they like marshmallows? You think they like pillows? Or do you think they like wealth? You got to ask yourself a real question. You sleep. I'm waking you. You sleep. You sleep. You sleep. But don't worry about it. I got you. Let me continue on this. I got this stove still on. I still got this stove on. I got to cook up some more stuff. I still got this stove on. I got to cook something else up here. Let's flip the camera around. Somebody say, I'm only speaking facts again. Here we go. Bitcoin's trading at $57,000. Yep, got it. But no, that ain't what I really want to show you. You see, if you slide down here, somebody say,
You either know how to do your homework or you don't. See, I like doing homework. See this? Historical data. I love that. I love that. Here's what I know. Wait for it, because I know how to chart too. Watch me make it real for them. I'm making it all the way real for them. They play too much, and I'm not here to play. Pay attention to this. Let me go back over here and show you again. You see this? Because you wasn't diligent enough and you didn't invest in yourself. This crypto cheat guide is $27. It's got a plethora of information in it. But wait for this. One of those things it shows you this chart. You think this is just a regular chart, but watch me put it together for you and show you how much money you left on the table and how much you're leaving on the table. It tells you that wealth is built by buying at the end of a bear market. A crypto market cycle lasts roughly 4 years. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 2021, right? This was the top of a bull market cycle. Well, I can go here and see that for myself on the charts. This is Bitcoin, and on the charts of November 2021, Bitcoin was literally around $68,000. You see it right here? It's around $68,000, close to $69,000. You see it? Okay, great. Watch this. That doesn't mean anything to some people, but it's gonna mean something here in a second. You might wanna pay attention. If that was November, is it okay for y'all if I go back here to November? Hey guys, look, is it okay? Look what I'm showing you. This is November of 2021. Is it okay if I take this back to November of 2021? Is that cool with y'all? I'm gonna show you something. This is November of 2021. Remember, this is Bitcoin price history. I'm about to cook somebody real fast. I am now looking at every single date because remember, this is the blockchain. It is an open ledger. You can see every single entry in the ledger. Some of y'all don't know that and you forget it. So this is all the dates for November of 2021. I can see what Bitcoin opened up at. I can see what the high was for the day. I can see what the low was, and I can see what Bitcoin closed at. See, you can't see this shit on Wall Street. Wall Street ain't gonna show you these numbers. Stop. That's cap if you believe that. I love the blockchain. I could go see this for myself. Can't nobody lie to me. I can see the numbers. So I can go down here and I can see, yep, Bitcoin is around here closing and got these 69,000, all this 60. I see it, but whoa. You know what else I can see? I can see what the volume was and I can see what the market cap was. Wait a minute. Look at this. Follow the bouncing ball. Hundreds of thousands, hundreds of millions, hundreds of billions. This is $1.2 trillion. Bitcoin was $1.2 trillion in market cap. That was back in 2021. You want to hear something special? Bitcoin right now is at $57,000 and the market cap right now is $1.1 trillion, and we're not even done with this bull market. Oh my God, let me help you out a little bit. People, they have no idea. Look at me. Let me pause for a second. So where's that? Wait the damn flag. Wait the goddamn flag. You finna look like that dude in Rocky sitting behind the ropes. Wait the flag. Wait the goddamn flag. Wait the goddamn flag. It's finna get real nasty out here. Bitcoin's market cap in 2021's bull market high, $1.2 trillion. I'm not done though. I'm finna cook them. It's 1.1 now. But we not done. I don't think you understand. Let me go back and remind you what Bitcoin is capable of doing during this bull market cycle. Let me remind them. They totally forgot. They don't do their homework. They don't do their homework. 38% level, the 50%, the 618, the 786 is where it is right now. See the red dotted line? Bitcoin is going to hit the 1618. That's a $100,000 Bitcoin. But let me help you out. Let me help you out. Paul, check it out. Listen, if Bitcoin was $1.2 trillion, that was the market cap, divided by 69,000, okay? You see, hey, you better listen to what I'm saying. Listen. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be funny. Oh my God. You know what? I'm gonna have y'all do the math because I'm gonna give y'all some homework. Pay attention. Listen to what I'm saying. Hey, chat. If Bitcoin was closing at $64,000 and the market cap was $1.2 trillion, and that was the bull market high of 2021. We are in 2024. We haven't seen the bull market high yet. You see what happens in the bull market high? What do you think happens when Bitcoin hits $100,000? Let me explain something to you. Here you go. If you got $100,000 Bitcoin, right? Divided by 69,000, because we're just gonna say 69,000. Be honest with you, I could put 64 because these are all 64. Let's do it more accurate. $100,000 divided by 64,000. Okay, that's 1.5. Okay, that's 1.5 times. Listen, if you take where Bitcoin is right now and you multiply where it is going when it hits 100,000. I can't even breathe right now. I can't breathe. Do you realize that in this bull cycle, Bitcoin's market cap is going to be around $3 trillion? Just Bitcoin. Come in. Hey, don't tell nobody. Come in here for a second. Come in here for a second. Bitcoin right now's market cap is 1.1 trillion. Come here. Do you know that it's going to be around $3 trillion before this is over in this particular cycle? It's already sitting at the market cap that it was in the last bull market high. If you think this is over with, you don't even understand how macroeconomics work at all. 3 trillion. Do you know that 8 to 12 trillion dollars is coming into this crypto cycle? The entire crypto market right now is about $2 trillion. Do you know it's going to 8 to 12 trillion? Did you know that? Bitcoin is going to hold about 40% or so of it. Yeah, so somewhere around, Bitcoin will hold about 40 because the Bitcoin dominance is going to go down. Bitcoin's dominance right now, look. I don't see people they play too much. They don't understand how this works. Look at me. What does that mean? You can guess it, can't you? You got a calculator? If the entire crypto market cap is $2 trillion and Bitcoin's market cap is 1.1 trillion, that tells you that it owns over 50% of this entire market cap. Bitcoin's dominance will go down and that will bring the altcoins up. So when 8 to 12 trillion dollars comes into this marketplace, Bitcoin is still going to control around 40% of it. You don't, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. Look at me. I'm taking a little break back here. I got to calm down. I'm taking a little break. People don't even realize that when Bitcoin's dominance goes down somewhere around 37 or 40%, it's still going to control a majority of the market cap, which will be 8 to 12 trillion dollars. Bitcoin's market cap will be somewhere between 3 and maybe $5 trillion this bull cycle. They don't even know. They don't even know. They have no idea. They have no idea. Hey, by the way, for those of you who are paying attention to that, by the way, if you've already started really understanding what I'm saying to you, if Bitcoin's market cap is going somewhere between 3 and 5 trillion, that's going to surpass Meta. That will be surpassing silver. Goodbye Saudi oil. Bye-bye Amazon. Bye-bye Alphabet. Bye-bye NVIDIA. It will be competing with Microsoft and Apple. Microsoft and Apple are sitting at $3 trillion. But wait for it. Here's something that most people forget. Apple and Microsoft were born in 1975 and 1976. Go look it up in Cali, in garages, 75 and 76. They're almost 49 years old. This is a teenager. You're talking about a teenage asset that has a third of the market cap of two 50-year-old companies.
Look at me roll my eyes. Did you hear what I just said? Bitcoin is carrying a third of two companies that have been around for damn near 50 years. And somehow you believe that it's not going to keep on climbing this chart. What are you talking about? Are you really thinking this out? Are you really thinking this out? An asset class that was born around 2009 is rivaling the top two companies in the world, has a third of their market cap. It's a teenager. They've been around for 50 years. Bitcoin's been around since about 16. It's literally been around a third of the time they've been around, and it has a third of their market cap. What do you think is going to happen toward the end of this bull cycle when Bitcoin is sitting at a $3 to $5 trillion market cap? It will be staring Apple and Microsoft in the face. That's why Wall Street created the ETF. You think Wall Street was going to sit on the sidelines and watch an asset class destroy what we call legacy stock companies? Are you kidding me? See, I'm talking real to you now. See, I'm not even none of this. This is all common sense questions now. Do you think that Wall Street was going to sit on the sideline and watch an asset class destroy legacy companies? You're not paying attention.
This question is a valid question. Bitcoin is the 10th largest asset in the world. Look what it is ahead of. This right here, Berkshire Hathaway, you know who that is. That's Warren Buffett. Okay? Tesla. Look, JP Morgan, this is the largest bank in the world, guys. $600 billion. Bitcoin is way bigger than that. Walmart, these are legacy companies. United Health, Exxon, Visa, Tencent, MasterCard, Procter & Gamble. Do you brush your teeth? Do you wipe your ass? I'm talking about legacy here. Costco, Samsung, Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, Home Depot, Bank of America, Coca-Cola.
You thought Wall Street was going to sit on the sideline and watch this happen without being a part of it? Stop it. This information here should be taught in somebody's school. My daughter's homeschooled. She's way ahead of these kids that's getting this public education, some of these charter schools, and even some of these private schools, because they're not teaching them this. They don't want y'all to have real wealth. They want to turn you and your kids into employees so that you can have active income so they can tax you. Active income is going to be taxed. If you thought the government was going to teach your kids how to be entrepreneurs, you have stop it. They're not. Did you know that public schools curriculum is created by the U.S. government? I said I was only speaking facts to you. The government creates the curriculum for the school system. You thought they was going to teach your kids how to be entrepreneurs? Knock it off. They're not going to do that. They're going to give them just enough to turn them into workers. Active income workers so they can taxate them. So taxation, right? And then when that starts happening, they continue to raise rates up on everything. Inflation goes up and it destroys, it's literally destroying your wealth. It's eating away your wealth. Every year, 8 to 10% of your wealth goes away. You make $100,000, every year you lose around about $8,000 buying power. And you're wondering why people get married and be arguing in the second and third year of their marriage. It's not because they don't have the money that they have. It's because they're losing the value. The money can't buy what it's supposed to buy anymore. And they went and got married and bought the house and the cars and shit. And now they're struggling to pay for it because they don't have the same buying power. Well, what do you mean? They're still paying their mortgage and they're still paying the groceries cost more. Those contacts, your Bosch and Loan costs a little bit more than when you put in your icon. All that shit costs more. Your money don't have the same buying power. So then you get frustrated with that. And then the next thing you want to do, I'm finna go back to school and get a degree. Well, guess what? Did you know what the number one asset is on the books for government? I can tell you, it's student loans. If you don't believe me, do yourself a favor. Get off the live and go look up this information so you can be way smarter than where you are right now. The government is going to educate your kids to be workers so they can tax them. The inflation is going to go up, so they're taxing them. Inflation is going up. You take the money that you're earning, you put it into a savings account. The banks are robbing you with fees. They're paying you 0.01% on your savings. They're taking your money, lending it out to the people in your community at 3 and 5%, 15% interest. So they're making all that money. They can lend up to 8 or 9 times what you put in. So the banks are robbing you. Government is robbing you. You're going backwards. There's no way you win this. You have to learn how to make your money work for you. You have to take it and invest it. Your investments have to beat the minimum of 8 to 10%. That's inflation. If your money is not beating an average of 8 to 10%, you're going backwards. Facts. This is all facts. This is nothing to argue about. Don't puff your chest out. I'm telling you the truth. If your money is not earning 8 to 10% minimum, you're not even breaking even. You're going backwards. I'm keeping it real with you. And I'm sitting here showing you the hardest money and the hardest asset ever created, Bitcoin. And some of y'all still playing around with it. Bitcoin has destroyed every single asset class when it comes to gains for the last 14 years. Every last one. Well, I thought you said Bitcoin was about 16 years away. Oh, it didn't outperform the assets during the bear market years where it crashes down like 75%. But after it leaves the bear market, it destroys everything. It has outperformed every asset that you can put your money in over the last 14 years. You can't name me one. Don't try to go and start saying stuff in the comments if you don't really know what you're talking about, because all I will do is eat that up. Is it any asset that you think you have your money in that has outperformed Bitcoin? I am waiting. Leave it in the comments so everybody can see it. Now, be careful. If you leave it in the comments, that can bring what we call exposure. Not one. Not one. Not one. Nada. Somebody said Apple. Stop it. What? Let me just help them out. I said exposure. Hey, nobody. This person is part of the community. The people that saying Apple and Nvidia, they're newbies. Don't laugh. They don't know, and they're here so they can learn and do better. It is not no Google. It's none of that. Stop it. Let me explain something to you. And you go to your financial advisor, your account. Listen, let me help you out. The stuff I'm about to show you, you need to go and talk to an accountant. Minimum, it needs to be an accountant. Minimum. For those of you who have a little bit more money, talk to your accountant. And then when you leave there, you go straight to your tax attorney. These are two different people. And you show them this and you ask them and you see what they tell you. Ask them about the XPAM. Ask them about the XPAM. And ask them on the XPAM, which is the US NASDAQ 100. That's the QQQ, right? The SPY, US large caps, US small caps, REITs. I don't even know what that is. Real estate investment trust. These pay dividends. LD treasuries, preferred stocks, high yield bonds, IG bonds, EM bonds, stocks, gold, even cash, which loses its value and being debased all the time. Commodities, we're talking about your gold and your wheat and your oil and shit.
None of that has outperformed Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Solana over the last 14 years. If you don't believe me, show this to your accountant and your tax attorney. Here's your cumulative numbers. Here's your annualized numbers. It ain't even close. Everything that you think you can build wealth with has been destroyed by 3 freaking cryptos, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Facts.
What do you mean when you say Apple? What? Nvidia? What? Don't make me show it to you. In fact, I am going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to them. I'm only going to do one because it's just, I think I pressed that enough. They have no idea. They don't really go out here and look at this stuff. Oh, let me help you out. For the person that said Nvidia, this is coming from love. This is love. This is me showing you love. Hey, I'm only showing you love. You said Nvidia. You probably never looked at Nvidia's chart, have you? Don't worry about it. I looked at it. I told my people to buy Nvidia 2 years ago, way before the run up. There's people on this live right now that was buying Nvidia when 2 years ago, when I told them about it. They're sitting on major gains. Speak up if you're down in the audience right now and that's a true fact. Just say true fact so people can see it. I'm going to look at Nvidia. Here it is, Nvidia Corporation. You said Nvidia has outperformed Bitcoin. Okay, well, great. This is what we're going to do. We're going to make it real. We're looking at Nvidia all the way back here to 1999. Is that okay? Hey, I'm looking at Nvidia and I'm tracking it now all the way back to 1999. That means I'm being very fair for you. I'm trying to be fair. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to zoom in on this and I am going to grab the very, very, very end of this, the lowest point, because I want to be so fair to you. Here's Nvidia's lowest point right there. You see it? Back in June of 1999. You see it? Oh, look at it, the little cute little baby. It was basically about 3 little cents. Oh, look at the cute baby. It was 3 cents. Now let's pull it up. See, you're talking about somebody. See, when you say comments like that, you know I'm going to test you out. I'm going to make sure that you understand what it is. I'm pulling this up. I'm getting some room because I'm going to pull this up for you. And I'm going to show you how ridiculous these comments that y'all leave and y'all haven't done y'all homework. Don't come on here unless you did your homework now. You got to do your homework. I'm pulling Nvidia up. Look. Somebody say, ooh, Calvin, you about to lose this. You about to lose, bro. Here's Nvidia. Here's Nvidia's highest point right there. Is that true? Is this true? How many of y'all was investing in Nvidia in 99? I'll wait. Most of y'all didn't even hear about Nvidia until this year. Who was investing in Nvidia in 1999 at 3 cents? You're not on this live. Stop it. Anybody that says me is a liar. You was not investing in Nvidia in no damn 1999. Stop lying. That's a lie now. But we like it. 417,000. That's a lot. Let's put the number down. 417,950% gain. 950%. Okay? If you was invested in Nvidia in 99, you're richer than me by a long shot. I didn't start buying Nvidia until about 2 years ago. You're so much richer than me, with Nvidia at least. I'm giving it up for you. If you was buying it in 99, you are richer than me, Nvidia, for sure. I was buying it 2 years ago. So I got to be honest with you. That you came up. You a monster. Be honest, guys. Okay, don't lie to me. You just lied to yourself and you lying to the universe. Okay, 417,000%. That's Nvidia. That's pretty strong. Let's go look at Bitcoin now. Hey, Nvidia is pretty strong, 417,000%.
Let's go and look at Bitcoin. Let's go and look at Bitcoin. Here's Bitcoin. And we're going to look at Bitcoin on Bitstamp because that is the OG exchange. Hey, look, we're back here, 2011 for Bitcoin, 2011. Let's go here and let's look. Let's zoom in. We got to zoom in just like we did in video. We got to zoom in. There's the bottom right there. You see it? There's the bottom for Bitcoin. Look at that. Okay, let's pull that up. Now, look, we're going to do the same thing we did with NVIDIA. Is that we're being fair, yeah? Somebody say, yeah, we got to be fair. We got to be fair. Yep, we got to be fair. Hey, by the way, we're at 52,000%, and Bitcoin is just in the 2015. Don't worry, this gets way. This is 52,000%, and we're nowhere near where Bitcoin has went. Keep paying attention. Okay, here's 147,000%. We still got a long way to go, don't we? I think somebody is getting ready to make sure that they do their homework next time. We're at 382,000%, okay? And we're literally over here until 2021. Wait for it. We got to keep going. Make sure you do your homework next time you come on this live, okay? This is Bitcoin right here, where it has topped out right there. Look, see that? Okay. Now, 417,000% is pretty good, NVIDIA. Congratulations. But you are not fucking with Bitcoin. That's 3 million%. Go do it for your own. I'm showing you this whole chart. Go do the chart. This is what do you mean when you say NVIDIA has outperformed? Let me show you the chart again. Let me go back. Let me go over here and click it again so I can show it to you again. I said the XPAM. Nothing has outperformed Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Solana. Nothing on this entire list. Nothing. I meant it when I said nothing. You understand that? Nothing. It's 3 million%. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. I'm a numbers guy. I'm not just throwing this stuff out here on TikTok for you to challenge me and for me to be wrong. I'm telling you now, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana is absolutely wrecking everything that you can possibly try to build wealth with. So it doesn't even make sense for you not to have it in your portfolio. It is kicking everything's ass. I'm making it plain for you. Take that to your accountants. Take that to your tax attorney and ask them, is it anything that you can put me in that is going to outperform this? Well, I can put you in the Bitcoin ETF. So the answer is no. The answer is no. They're going to have to put you in a Bitcoin ETF or the Ethereum ETF. Why do you think Wall Street created the Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF first? They didn't create a Dogecoin ETF, a Shiba Inu ETF. They created a Bitcoin and an Ethereum ETF. I'm just going to keep on talking to them because they don't understand it. Now they do. They get it now. Did everybody see it with their own eyes? Did everybody see it with their own eyes? Do you understand now what the highest performing assets are? Yeah. It's just common sense now. It's common sense. Nothing has outperformed them. And they're just getting started. They're babies. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Process this part right here. Let me take a drink of water. Process this. Everybody come in for a second. Process this. Write this down and process this. Thank you, Pure. Thank you, Cryptofish. Process this right here. If Bitcoin has done 3 million%,
Do you realize that Wall Street just got involved with Bitcoin? Before you try to process that, let me break it down for you. Bitcoin doing those numbers was only retail money. Let me explain to you what retail money is. Basically, people who don't have money. $100,000, $200,000, right? Hey, at Who Man, this Calvin Hill that you're talking to, you're talking to a fake me. I'm gonna block this person so you can see it live, but I'm telling you right now, this person is not someone nice. This person is gonna try to steal your crypto away from you. Everybody, do you see what I just did? Block this fake Calvin Hill came in here. That's a fake account trying to talk to someone, talking about yes or whatever. Please stop. How am I answering you and I'm sitting here talking to you? You can see my hands. How am I texting you and talking to you? Please don't lose your crypto, guys. Now let me finish what I was saying. Only retail investors, people like you and I, hardworking individuals with families, trying to support our families and build our community up. Do you know that only we was buying crypto? That's called retail money. People who got a couple $100, a couple $1,000, maybe a couple tens of thousands, or maybe some people a couple 100,000. Even some people who got to the point of millions in crypto, right? That's still retail. Institutional money is when you're dealing with people like BlackRock, who manage $9 trillion in assets. Fidelity and ARK Invest and 21 Shares and VanEck. These boys are called institutional money. They just got here. You haven't seen the real numbers for the numbers that you've seen for Bitcoin that you think are like big numbers. That was you and I pushing the numbers up. We ain't got no money. What do you think is getting ready to happen to Bitcoin now that Wall Street is here? Think about what I just asked you, the question that I just asked. What do you think is going to happen to Bitcoin? Do you think it's going to hang around at $57,000? These people are buying billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin every single day. You think they're spending billions of dollars for a 2x return on their money? Are you kidding me right now? They know that Bitcoin is going to 250 one day, 500,000 one day, $1 million Bitcoin. They already know that. You have a problem processing this because you don't deal with two commas in your day-to-day activities. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to financial shame you. I am telling you that you don't actively deal with two commas, $1 million plus on your day-to-day activities. $1 million is nothing to Wall Street. They're dealing with trillions. Did you know that financial sector is like over $300 trillion with a T? $1 million is nothing to Wall Street. That's child's play. $1 trillion market cap? That's so small. The entire crypto market space is going to 100 trillion. Wall Street knows that already. You are struggling with even trying to get that wrapped around in your head. They've already figured that out. They're here. They're not leaving either, guys. For people out here telling you Bitcoin's going to zero and stuff like that, this is asinine. It's ridiculous. You think the best money managers, hedge fund managers, market makers, you think they're buying Bitcoin because they believe it's going to zero. You think that they're taking that type of a risk. You're talking about people that are only putting about 2 to 3% of their wealth in Bitcoin. You think they're actually taking that type of risk because it's something that they just want to just toss out there and gamble on? Stop it. These boys are the best of the best. They're the best. These are the best of the best. When you go to financial flight school, you literally looking at Maverick and Iceman. You just walked into school, you're like, is that Maverick and Iceman or whatever? Yes. They come into the crypto world and they pulling inversions like they rolling up on you like this. You think this is a game? They rolling up on you like this. Hey, what y'all doing down there? You know we here now? That little bitty money that y'all was putting in this crypto, That's going away. We're going to push all the numbers up. We're going to push you out of crypto. Well, how are they going to do that, Calvin? Crypto's market cap right now is $2 trillion. They push it up to 8 to 12 trillion. That's going to get rid of most of y'all. Well, what do you mean? How do you know that? Of course I know. Because I know that most of y'all are only looking for 3, 5, or 10x on your money. So them pushing crypto up to 8 to 12 trillion dollars, that'll push majority of y'all out the market. Oh, see, this is too good. This is too much. Man, just look at me. Do I sound like I know what I'm talking about, or you think I'm making this up? I said the crypto total market cap right now is $2 trillion. It's literally smaller than Apple and Microsoft and Nvidia. Those companies are bigger than all of crypto. They will only have to push the crypto market up 8 to 12 trillion dollars to get rid of most of y'all. Because most of y'all gonna sell out at 8 to 12 trillion. You will have a 3 to 5 or 10x on your money and you will be out of crypto. That means you're not buying enough crypto now to where you're gonna sell some of it and hodl some of it and wait like a real investor. Most of y'all gonna take y'all lifestyle chips off the table and you out. The real investors that was investing in the bear market, they bought so much crypto. They accumulated so much last year in 2023 that they will only sell 75 or 80% of their bags, which will make them, by the way, crazy money. They will hold 20% as a real investor and wait for it to continue to skyrocket. And everything that crashes down, they'll come back in and buy some of that stuff up as well. But they're not going to get rid of every single crypto. Are you serious? They're not going to do that. Real investments is 5 and 10 and 15 and 20 and 25 and 30 years. Not 2 years. Not 6 months. Not 12 months. You're playing with the big boys now. You got to remember, they're very disciplined. They was only getting an average of about 10% on their wealth, APY, from stocks. And that literally had to go and compound. Meaning, if they had $100,000, they had to wait 7 years for it to double. And then they had to wait another 7 years for them to go. Look, they had to wait for them to go 100,000, 7 years to go to 200,000. Compound interest taking 200,000, another 7 years to go to 400,000. But then the compound interest really starts kicking in. Over the next 7 years, they're literally looking at something like 800,000 or 1.6 million because that compound interest starts kicking in. But that takes years. These people are extremely disciplined. And they have entered your world. Y'all finna be out of this crypto market stuff in out 6 months, 12 months, 8. Y'all gonna be gone. These boys will still be here. They have already practiced discipline when it comes to investing. They're not here for the short term. They are here for the very long term. When you figure that out, you will stop playing around with this. I'm speaking facts, yo. This should be taught in a school. I'm telling you right now, this should be taught in somebody's school. Some of y'all are adults and you know that I'm telling you the truth. You like, bruh, I can't even believe you be giving away this information. First of all, if you believe that I've done my homework and you believe that the intellectual property I'm sharing with you is worth your time, double tap the screen, man. Leave some fire emojis and say, you know what, I appreciate it. You got people out here, they don't understand this well enough to explain it to you. You got people out here, they don't understand it enough. They don't understand it well enough to explain it to you. I'm trying to condition y'all for what's coming. 2030 is, boy, artificial intelligence, metaverse, augmented reality, virtual reality. People totally forget. I remind people, those vision goggles, the Apple Vision goggles that y'all see me, I got, that came from a $3.5 trillion company, Apple. Apple shot up like 14% in 2 days when they just made an announcement that they're going to put artificial intelligence in their iPhones. 14% jump. Do you understand what a 14% jump is on a company that is worth $3 trillion? That's a lot of money. That was just from an announcement that AI is coming into the iPhone. Do you know where this is going? It's so much money coming that if you get this wrong, it is going to absolutely hurt. I be explaining, see the passion that I got? I sit down with some from my friends sometimes and I just tell them, I say, bruh, you gotta hear me. Sis, you gotta hear me. If you get this wrong, it is going to be extremely wrong. It's going to hurt even more if y'all been listening to me, because you're going to realize I should have listened to the guy. Instead, I was judging him because he was on TikTok. He wasn't some financial advisor downtown in a big ass building or whatever. Do you understand that wealth is not being created in big ass buildings no more? Bitcoin doesn't have a building. I want you to jump in your car tonight or tomorrow, drive downtown, look at all the big buildings with the big logos on it that says HSBC and Bank of America and Wells Fargo and Chase or whatever. Them big ass buildings. Bitcoin is twice the size of the biggest bank in the world, and it has no physical building. Let that sink in for a minute. Y'all out here going to these big physical buildings. You call them colleges. You call them Division I schools, HBCUs. You call them Ivy League schools, brick and mortar. Yet, you got kids on YouTube playing video games, making millions of dollars from their house. No building. What's that? See, y'all caught up in these big buildings and these big ass logos. That's not how wealth is being created today. You're literally listening to me on TikTok. I've made millions of dollars on TikTok. I have made millions of dollars on this platform. It's a free platform. I didn't have to sign up for nobody's school loans, no grants, no Pell Grant, no none of that. None of that. It's free. It's a free app. YouTube is free. Instagram is free. Last time I checked, Pinterest is free. How is it that people are using free apps on their device to make millions of dollars? Could it possibly be they're using their God-given talents? First of all, their gifts. They operate within their gifts, number one. Number two, they're adding value to the network. They're adding value to the network. When people figure this, when they start figuring this out, that everything around them is about to change. What you thought the way to build wealth was going to school and getting a 4-year degree and a doctorate and all of that, stop it. That's all options now. It's all options. It's not even important. It's not as important. It don't hold the same weight. I walk into a room and somebody tell me they got a doctorate or this, that, and a third or whatever. I'll be like, that's pretty cool. How long did that take? Listen, time out. This is not bragging, but be honest with yourself. You walk into a room and somebody says, well, I'm PhD, I'm doctor, blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, well, how long did that take? About a dub, ain't it? You got your residency and then you this, that, a third, and you're writing syllabuses and all of that shit. Nobody ever asked me when I came on TikTok, nobody asked me to read my syllabus. You know that? Did you know that? When I come on TikTok and I'm sharing my intellectual property, do you know that no one has ever left in the comments, let me see your syllabus? No one, not one time, never. No one has ever asked me to do fractions on here. Nope. It doesn't matter. Who cares? People are still trying to operate within the traditional way of building wealth, and it absolutely doesn't work anymore. You got people out here right now on this live. I promise you, there's people on this live right now. They go to the gym 2-3 times a week, right? They pay a gym membership. They go to the gym 2-3 times a week. They look incredible. The way they wear their pants, their shirts, their dresses and stuff and all that, it looks incredible when it drapes on them. Yet they are financially challenged or they're working in a job that they absolutely don't even like. instead of grabbing their phone and sharing their intellectual property of how they built their physique. It could turn them into a millionaire. I see it all the time on YouTube and on Instagram. People are creating and making millions, sharing their journey on Instagram and on YouTube. Nobody ever in the comments asked them, let me see your certificate. Let me see if you certified. I only need to see your abs. I only need to see your arms, sir. Ma'am, I only need to see that your gluteus maximus is very round and your thighs is all together. I don't need to see no damn certificate. I really don't. What I really want to see is a video of you telling me what you eat in the morning. That's what I want to see. I don't need to see no damn piece of paper. Nobody cares about that no more. What do y'all, what? This is facts. These kids know video games, so they turn the camera on themselves and they play video games and they've explained to other kids how they get all to these different levels and all this, that, or whatever. Millions of dollars. Truck drivers been trucking for 30 years on the road. This sleepless nights, you know what I'm saying, restless leg syndrome, blood clots almost killing them and heart attacks and shit because they sitting down all the time, whatever. Then they get on YouTube and explain to everybody what they done as a truck driver. How to drive an 18-wheeler, how to back it up, how to change your tires, how to retread tires, how to this, that, or that. Now they got a whole YouTube channel. Millionaire. Never was gonna make $1 million with trucking. They took their intellectual property and started sharing it on the internet. You know what nobody ever asked them? Well, let me see your truck driver certificate. Let me see your CDL. Nobody want to see no damn CDL. Show me the video of you backing that truck up. Okay, I believe you. I believe you 100% that you know how to do that. Y'all understand what I'm saying to you? Going to school and getting a piece of paper, a doctorate, a this degree and that degree, it doesn't hold the same weight. I know that these people only make a certain amount of money. Look at highest paying jobs in the world. No, not in the United States, in the world. Wait for it. Great, got it. Talk to me. Where we at? What we looking like? Chief executive officers, or a CEO, anesthesiologist, got you. General and orthopedic surgeons, psychiatrists, data scientists, software engineer. I want to know what the money look like. Oh, what does the money look like? Talk to me. Let's hold on. I want to get this money. Let's find one with some money. Show me the money. Highest paying jobs in the world. Salaries. There. Here we go. Data scientists, 123,000. Senior software engineers, 194,000. Let's get down to CEOs. What they make on average? On average, they make about 200,000. Corporate lawyers, they make about 149. This is a year, guys. Surgeons, what y'all pushing surgeons? Ooh, look at surgeons, 297,000 a year. Got you. Surgeons is getting it. 200,000 for senior software engineers. I'm waiting for somebody. Does anybody make 300,000? Jesus. Cardiac. Oh, here we go. Cardiologists, they make 324 on average. Got you. So cardiologists and probably, some anesthesiologists, 300,000. Somewhere between 2 and 300,000. These are no longer heroes. Now, I'm not talking about they're not heroes as far as what they do. They're absolute heroes for what they do. If I start having some heart palpitations right now, please find me one of the top ones that make 300,000. Okay, please help me out. I am 100% right now. I want to make sure you understand. I respect what they do. We need these individuals. But what I am saying on the broader scope, these are not the heroes in the community no more. Cardiologists, anesthesiologists, or whatever, please stop it. $200,000, $300,000. It's nothing. It's nothing. They always at work. Most of them end up getting divorces. Marriages go to shit in the hellhole because they ended up falling in love with somebody at work because they see them all the time. They never at home. Oh, is this? I'm not gonna look at. Is this on? Because they spend so much time at work, in courtrooms and offices and stuff like that. They're always at work, so they end up falling in love with somebody at the job. The household is a shamble. On top of stress, on top of the fact that they're in debt because they had to borrow so much money to go to school. They're in debt for years. These are no longer the heroes in the community. Facts. Nobody cares about $200,000-$300,000 with all that baggage behind it. No, thank you. Your new heroes are being found all over social media. Influencers. They make way more money than your doctors and your anesthesiologists. $200,000-$300,000, they do that a month. We're not impressed. When we go to the golf clubs and we go to this stuff, I'm not impressed, Dr. Such and Such, okay? I make your whole entire annual salary in a month. You wasn't expecting me to roll up in here on this private golf course with this hat and this t-shirt and some Nike Air Max. I roll up in my BMW M3 competition and I'm going to be on the same course you're on, sir. You're not impressive anymore. I'm not impressed. I'm keeping it real. I'm saying this to you guys because I want you to understand this. Everything I'm saying to you, you have access to it all. You already have a cell phone in your hand. You have a mobile device in your hand. That gives you access to the world. It gives you access to every single platform. You can download the app. They're all free. You don't have to fill out no applications. There's no, well, let me see what did you do community service? I made straight A's. Can I get a scholarship? Are you good at athletics? We have an athletic scholarship. No, I am an academic scholar. Do you have an academic scholarship for me? Well, fill out this application. Fill out the application? All right, whatever. Let's fill the application out. I wasn't accepted. What do you mean? Well, did you do, it says here that you didn't do community service. I didn't do community service because I was too busy at the house studying, goddammit. What do you mean? What? It's all a game. But you don't have to do no applications to get on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Pinterest. There's no application fees. There's no applications. This is all a game now. Application fees don't even make sense. You go to rent an apartment, well, fill out the application and there's a $65 or $100 application fee. And then they don't even call you back. Well, what happened to my application fee? It was an application fee. So wait a minute. I think y'all making like $2,000, $3,000 a month just with applications. The fuck? Sir, please leave the premises. We don't have any more vacancies. But y'all still taking applications though. This, what? Man, I'm exposing everything today. Boy, I'm trying to show, I'm trying to get y'all some information out here that y'all ain't aware of. Inflation is a very real thing. Sometimes you don't even understand how inflation works until you buy a bag of chips. See, you think inflation is supposed to be something that they're going to put on a stop sign or a big ass billboard and says, we are taking money from you. But sometimes all you got to do is just go to the convenience store and buy a bag of Lay's and open it up and then you look, you only got a quarter of Lay's in the bag. You know that's called inflation. See, the company can no longer afford to put a certain amount of chips in there anymore. It used to be when I was growing up, believe me when I tell you I was born in the 70s. I used to grow up and open a bag of chips and the chips was at the rim, cuz. It would be falling out the bag. It was so much damn chips in there. You open a bag of chips now and you actually go to, it's only a quarter of chips in the bag. Everything else is air. That's called inflation. They still have to maintain their margins. So the best way to do it is to fill it up with air. And you don't even know. You just be buying, you'll be like, I feel like I ain't full though. What's going on? You got to buy 4 bags of chips to get 1 bag of chip. Boy, I'm going to educate some people, I swear. I promise you I'm going to educate some people. They still have to maintain their margins. I used to work at Tom's Foods. I know what it looks. When they want to maintain the margins, all they do is go to the computer because there's a machine now. Back in the day, in the industrial age, you literally had to fill the chips up and all that. You could, but now they have computers. They can just go and dial a little knob and say, put a little bit less in. Just a turn of a knob. Ooh. And when it come down there, you're only going to get a certain amount of chips. And they'll continue to do this. Y'all play too much. I understand margins. Okay? I understand margins and I understand how this works because I invest in some of these big companies. So I pay attention to everything. You ever notice that when you go to Publix and you buy something like, I don't know, let's say you bought something like Aquafina. You go to Publix and you buy Aquafina. You ever notice that when you open the Aquafina up at the Publix, it should be spilling all on you? God damn, man. You know what I mean? You want to know why? Because they've literally started shaving off the plastic. The plastic is so thin and so frail that you could barely hold the damn water in there. The caps used to be this thick and now the caps is that thin. So when you only got like 2 little grooves to unscrew the cap. You unscrew the cap and you open the water up, it be spilling all on you and shit. God damn. But then you go to something like the Quick Trip or Beavers or whatever, or Love's gas station, and you grab one of those and you open it like, damn, this feels kind of hefty. That's the full cap. That's the full bottle. 2 different vendors. The margins. They got contracts, man. Man, Publix be calling them up and they're like, hey, yo, we got to maintain our damn margins. Y'all want to be in our stores and y'all know we the #1 store. This ain't Kroger's. Now, if y'all want to be in our damn stores, y'all can cut them damn margins, man. So shit, shit. I tell you what, in order to maintain that contract with Publix, we're going to have to start shaving some of these bottles and shortening these caps. Some of y'all getting ready to go to Publix tomorrow and buy some water, and then you're going to go to the gas station and buy some water, and you're going to be like, let me see if he's telling the truth. God damn, this is 2 different bottles. This one is hefty and I ain't spilling it. This one's... I'm gonna make people rich. I gotta do this first. I know my charts. I know crypto charts. Stop it. I know which assets to get in and out of or whatever. I do that in my sleep. I gotta fix this first. Some of y'all on this live right now, I got to fix this first. Because if I don't fix this, if I start showing you stuff on charts and talking about billions and trillions or whatever, I lose you. You don't even want to hear it. You think it's made up. You think it's a game. I got to fix this first. Y'all probably figured it out, but I'm a rare breed. John Root said it, he just went Super Saiyan on y'all. Calvin be going Super Saiyan on y'all. You probably figured it out. I'm a rare breed. Nobody ain't gonna spend this time on TikTok or Instagram for that matter, bringing y'all this information. They don't want to see you win. They see you as competition. I see you as collaborative. You can never be a competitor to me because I'm always competing with me. You're not my competition. You are nothing but a collaborator. I will work with you. I don't see you as competitive. Not because you're not, but because I don't see you that way. Co-op. It works better when we work together. This live is not as potent as it would be if you wasn't here. You matter. You got to be on here doing the like emojis and the fire emoji. You got to let the algorithm know so the world can know. Yo, there's a live on TikTok that be cooking. It's a live on TikTok. It be cooking. I don't know how you feel about going to your church, your PTA meetings. I don't know what you feel about going to your lodge meetings. I don't know what you care about your HOA, but brother, sister, you probably want to be on this TikTok. You probably want to show up to this TikTok. It's off the chain. I love it too. I love it. I get an opportunity to showcase my intellectual property and share it with the world. It is a blessing for me to give all of this reciprocity out here. The more I give, the more I receive. I tell my people that all the time. The more I give, the more I receive. And it's not because, oh, I'm giving just so you can give me something. That's not how I see it. I've explained this on my lives before. You see this cup? See this cup? This is one of my favorite analogies I explain to people. You see this cup? People like, listen, and I'm not talking about your pastor or nothing like that, because some of y'all get wild, but y'all get wild. Y'all come see me about your pastors and stuff. But you get a lot of people that'll go to church, and the pastor will be talking about cup runneth over. Your blessings with the cup runneth over. No, that doesn't make sense. Let me explain it to you. If this cup is already full and I try to pour something into it, there's nothing to be received in there. It's literally, your blessings literally flow out and you never even receive them. Think about what I just said. If this cup is already filled up and I start pouring something into it, it literally pours out immediately. There's nothing going to go into that cup. It's all going to flow out. You're not getting what you're really supposed to get. Cup runneth over is never good for me. Here's what you need to do. You are a vessel. I am breathing life into you right now. I am sharing my intellectual property. You are consuming that information. Go share it with someone else. Empty your vessel. Because if you empty your cup, I can pour more in there for you to receive it. If your cup stays full, you will be full. Some of y'all need a financial enema. Some of y'all need an entrepreneurial enema. You need to release something before I can pour into you. You still full of yourself. I'm not your pastor. I'm me. Does this make sense? Empty your cup. Empty your vessel every day. If you want people to continue to pour into you, you have to share what you know and you have to constantly give. Now it takes on a different meaning. The more you give, the more you receive, because your vessel will always be empty. I'm not a pastor, though. I'm not a pastor. I empty my vessel every day. When you see me go live, some of y'all be like, how in the world is he giving away that much information? He should be charging for it. People who charge for basic information like this, they don't have enough of it. They're limited with their information, so they have to charge people for it. I have unlimited amount of information because I'm constantly delivering, because I'm constantly emptying my vessel and I'm being filled up every single day. I fill it up myself. I let the Lord fill it up. I let other people fill up. I am constantly consuming and gathering, and then I release it. And that's why I'm able to just spit it out. It doesn't stop. Until I end the live is going to be hot until I end it. There is no stopping it. So some of y'all be like, because I be trying to figure out, like, how do you run a live for 3 hours, 4 hours, and it be hot? It's because I'm not trying. I am operating within my gift, and I'm emptying the vessel. The more you give, the more you receive. It's never going to stop. If I continue to give, I'm going to constantly be filled up with more. And that means I'm constantly going to have more to give. It is not going to stop. It's not. Think about that. Think about that. If anybody thinks I'm ever going to run out of information, you don't understand how this works at all. Did that help anybody? Did that information help anybody? Did I add any value to anyone on this live with that information that I've been giving you? See, it's bigger than crypto. Crypto works. The numbers, the numbers are the numbers. Bitcoin since inception has done 3 million%. Okay, that's just a fact. It is like the numbers are crypto is incredible. It's an incredible way to build wealth. If you start understanding it, there's no stopping you. But you also have to deal with your mindset. Most of y'all will never be financially free until you fix your mindset. I'm literally serious. Like 70-80% of your wealth is tied up right here first. Once you start releasing all of those strongholds, all of those beliefs that was stamped in you, you know, you can't do this unless you go to college. You can't do this unless you get good grades. You can't do this unless you're a boy or a girl or whatever. All of those are strongholds. None of that is true. None of that is true. You have unlimited capabilities. I'm speaking facts, man. Hope that helps you out. So now that I've said all of that, I always ask permission because I'm getting better at asking permission to do business with people. That means I'm becoming a better entrepreneur. Before I would get on here and then I would talk about my ebook stuff, but you notice, my audience will notice this too. Hey, this is a good note to take, entrepreneurs. You notice that I'm now asking for permission to do business with people. If you feel like I've added value to your life, I'm going to turn my camera around and show you that I'm the author of 2 ebooks. But if I did not add any value to your life, I failed you this evening. I did not give you a return on your investment, which is your most invaluable investment, your asset, your time, most valuable thing you have. If I didn't give you a return on your investment, I have no business doing business with you, and you have no business doing business with me. I haven't earned the right to do business with you. For everyone else, if I've added some value to your life and you feel like what I've placed inside of ebooks, well written, well formatted, if you believe that I have some additional IP that you need to grab a hold of and have it on your person, meaning on your phone, mobile device, computer, or whatever, I'm going to show you a URL, which is my website, where I've written 2 ebooks. One of them shows you how to make 100 G's from your house using your intellectual property and turning it into a digital asset and getting paid through affiliate marketing. I've made millions with it. I take that money and I put it into crypto. Crypto is giving so much of a return, it's ridiculous. So I wrote 2 ebooks because I'm qualified to do so. Now they know that, I'm going to ask you, if I've earned the right to do business with you, you can go here and you can grab my ebooks. I'll show you the price and everything. Everything is open book with me. Here's the link, powerofpublish.co. This works anywhere where you are in the world, this information, powerofpublish.co. If you're trying to make 6 figures from your house using a cell phone and any computer, any cell phone, any computer that connects to the internet, you can do that by reading this information and using these tools in here. 15-day business builder challenge and everything I list inside of this. 6 figures. If you don't understand crypto, this is how it looks, by the way, because it's behind that book. If you don't understand crypto, you want to understand the basics, not day trading, swing trading, and all of that crap. The basics of crypto, which will make you absolutely filthy rich. This are the books, right? You can buy them as a combo. Look, most people want the combo, so that's the combo price. If you want them individually, this is how it will work. I already make a lot of money, Calvin. I just don't know what to do with it. Grab this book by itself. This is going to show you how to start investing your money and doing crypto like an absolute boss.
Calvin, I already understand how to do crypto. I just don't have no capital, no cash flow, no liquidity. You want this because this shows you how to get your weight up, right? Crypto doesn't work that well if you don't have no money on the front end. In fact, no investment does. And I do mean, and no investment really works that good without capital, cash flow, liquidity on the front end. So that's what this does. If you want both of them, most people do. That's why I have the combo. This is the one that people like to grab, but you got options. For those of you who want the audio version of it, right? There it is. Professionally narrated by Antonio Salas on a Shure SMB7 microphone. Very high quality. This is for people that commute or actually work out at the gym and they actually want to get intellectual property while they work out or they commute. That's what this is for. Y'all got options. This right here is my spreadsheets and videos. It's basically a mini course, and it's a DFY, done for you spreadsheets and videos, maximizing your crypto profits, customizing spreadsheets. That means bespoke. Everybody's crypto portfolio is different. So bespoke spreadsheets to help you invest, lock in huge gains. You can grab this stuff here. powerofpublish.co. Screenshot that or write it down. Now remember, right to do business with them. I've added some type of value to their life. That is a fair exchange. That's the fair exchange, okay? If I didn't do that, then you have to excuse me. I didn't do what I was supposed to do, which was get you to the next level or spark something in you to say, whoa, right? Now check this out. If I failed you, you're still not off the hook. Not for me. Listen, if I failed you and you say, no, you haven't earned the right to do business with me yet, that's totally fine. Here's what I will ask you to do. Find someone else that you know, like, and trust to do business with. The opportunities are real. Blockchain is real. Crypto is real. Metaverse is real. Decentralized finance is real. Non-fungible tokens is real. You understand? That's real. I just didn't deliver it well for you. You find someone else you know, like, and trust that can get you to the next level. I do not need you missing this opportunity because I failed you. That's just I'm not going to sleep well if you do that. Find someone else. I'm okay if I didn't deliver. That's okay. You just can't, you're not going to hit everything out the park, okay? You're going to hit some ground balls and the shortstop going to stop you out of that. You know, you just run out there and you be like, just take it on back to the dugout and chew some Hubba Bubba or some Big League, okay? And get for get ready for the next at bat. You ain't hitting everything out the park all the time. Stop it. You're gonna have some grounders and they're gonna get you out. That's it. Yeah, just go back to the dugout, get you some Big League, you know what I'm saying, some Hubba Bubba or some Bubblicious, and get ready for your next at bat. You understand what I'm saying? This is okay. It's okay that you don't knock it out the park every single time. That's all right. Hey, but let me explain something to you since we got that baseball analogy. I'm not gonna let you go with that. You're not trying to be perfect. Because staying in the baseball analogy here, they paying people millions of dollars to hit 3 out of 10 pitches. In Major League Baseball, they're not looking for perfection. They're looking for someone who can hit an average of 3 out of 10 baseballs that's thrown at them. You do that, they will pay you millions of dollars. You can go to the Hall of Fame for that, So for everybody out here that's trying to hit 10 out of 10 and be perfect or whatever, stop it. You only need to be able to hit about 30% of those. If you're going to day trade crypto, 6 or anywhere between 6 and 7 out of 10 trades will make you absolutely filthy rich. You don't need to be perfect is what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm stressing. Please stop trying to do that. And I'm not going to let you judge me on being perfect either. I am very consistent. So if I failed you tonight,
come check me out tomorrow and see if I ain't on my game tomorrow. I'm real consistent. I promise you. You come on here, I will blow your mind at least a couple times. What? It's true. It's true. Very true. All right. Alex said, yo, the newsletter in course, man, bro, please. I know, it's Alex. Ooh, it's just right there. It's crazy. Somebody said I picked up 250,000 Jasmine and stuff like that. That's great. If you read my ebook and you picked up 250,000 Jasmine, that's cool as long as, that's not, over 2% of your portfolio. I can celebrate that with you. If your portfolio is more than 2% meme coins, then you got to go back and read the ebook so that you can make sure you balance yourself out and diversify yourself. You're overexposed if that's not the deal. For everybody saying XRP, 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 let me explain something to y'all about XRP. And this is how I'm going to end the live. This is great. I'm going to end the live because people are like, I love y'all too. Vivian and stuff. Hey, I love y'all, man. I really do. Here's how I'm going to end this live because people are like, XRP, XRP, XRP. Let me explain something to y'all about the XRP holders. And I hold XRP. All right, let me share something with you, okay? All right, now XRP has been around since 2014, okay? It's been around since 2014. That means it has survived 3 bear markets. XRP is one of the big boys up there with a market cap of, let me get it right here. I'm about to turn my camera around. You're going to see it, okay? Now check this out. XRP market cap is $31 billion, okay? Now, you realize to 2x your money, this market cap has to go to $62 billion because it took $31 billion, basically $32 billion because this 8 makes this a 2. So $32 billion for XRP to trade at 57 cents because that 7 makes this 6 or 7. So that's 57 cents. So it took $32 billion for XRP to be trading at about 57 cents. To 2x your money, XRP's market cap has to go to $62 billion, right? You get the idea. If you want XRP to do a 10x, this has to be a $300 billion market cap. That's a lot of money, y'all. So why am I saying this to you? Because, check it out. This is XRP, yeah? What's XRP's all-time high? Let me show it to you. You slide down here. XRP is the 7th largest asset, right? And you can see here that XRP's all-time high is $3.92. See that? All-time high, $3.92. So if I look here on the chart, right, and I go and find XRP, let's find XRP on something like KuCoin or something, or Coinbase or whatever. But you see XRP? Let me see if they got it right here. This is $1.97 right there. I got to find it on an OG. Probably got to find it on something like Bybit or something. I mean, not Bybit, but because I want to show you the whole thing for XRP. Let me see if Coinbase has got it. And Coinbase ain't got it. It's not gonna matter. Let me just go back here because I want to spend a lot of time. Let me show you this. Look at XRP, guys. Here it is back here, by the way. It's way over there. But look, you see XRP? We're in a bull market right now. Let me show it to you so you can see it this way. We're in a bull market. And look at XRP. All right? You got this high up here. This is high, lower high, lower high, lower high. This right here is pretty much the same as that. Lower high, lower high, lower high. XRP is pretty much still creating lower highs and not higher highs. Let me show you something. See this? Just on this right here alone, right there. See that? XRP is still creating lower highs. It's not creating higher highs. So you need to be careful. I still own some XRP, but I am not looking for XRP to run. If it goes and does what I think it should do when a bunch of liquidity comes in here, I'll be happy. But I do understand this too, that XRP is now starting to become more of a liability for me because it's not making a lot of money, and it hasn't been making. It's been in this consolidation pattern right here. Look how long. XRP has been in this consolidation pattern right here for 360 days, pretty much a year.
That's a high, that's a lower high, that's a lower high, okay? XRP has been ranging right here in this area for over a year. It hasn't created any higher highs. Right? So I love XRP. I love the XRP army. I love the ledger. I love what they're doing. I love the fact that it's the only crypto asset on the records in court that is not a freaking security. I love all of that. But you need to understand, there is stuff out there that is rocking and rolling. So the reason that I can sit in my XRP position is because I was buying XRP in the bear market. I was buying it when it was 29 cents and 28 cents and stuff like that. So I can hold the position. I'm still up by barely. Like, look. Look. For those that was buying XRP over here in the bear market, June of 2022, September 2022, November, XRP was pretty much down here at around 30 something cents. From there to where XRP is right now, that's basically 70% gain, right? And we're talking about where XRP was back in the bear market lows of November and 2022 and July and all of that. It's only up like 70%, right? If you was buying you started buying XRP over here in this area right here, you're only up. Look, on average, you was buying an average here, which was an average of 50 cents. You're only up like 14, 15%, right? And I'm literally saying that because that's the middle of this box. That's the top side of the box. That's the bottom side of the box. The middle of this box is where it's ranging. So that's only like a 15% gain, right? With that being said, as an investor, someone who's looking at that, I'm like, I can still afford to hold my XRP because I'm up 60, 70% on it, but I'm not happy about that. Have you seen my artificial intelligence projects? Have you seen my metaverse and gaming projects? What they've done in the last 300? XRP is only up. Look, if you think I'm making this up, pay attention to what I'm saying. Somebody say he's making it real for you. In the last 365 days, peep game, I'm a realist. Look, this is where XRP is right here. If I go back 365 days, look, 365 days, pretty much right here. Look, from there to right here, that's 365 days, yeah? That means the average of XRP was right up in here. And that's what I was just showing you. That's about 13%. And I know this also because I can look here. If I can look at XRP for the last 365 days, it's only up 13.8%. Somebody say he's talking facts and he's schooling you on stuff. Now let's go here and let's look at the top 100 cryptos. Here's your top 100 cryptos. And let's filter it out by year, right? And let's slide down here. We can look at what they've done for the year, day, whatever. But let's look and see what they've done for the year. Look. Now, XRP is only up 13% for the year. Top 100 cryptos. Do you think that you might want to look, if you're looking at top 100, do you think you might want to look at some of these over here? Look at the numbers that they have done in the last year. We're talking about Bonk, Solana, Pepe, Floki, Ordinals, Jasmy, the open networks, Toncoin, Arweave, BitTensorTau, Caspa. This right now is the alliance. That's Fetch, Ocean Protocol, and Singularity Net. Helium, Near Protocol, Render, Stacks. All of these things have destroyed XRP in gains. I still like XRP, but XRP, you are getting absolutely destroyed by the top 100 cryptos out here. This is a fact. I'm showing it to you facts. Avalanche, look at that. Not 80, 90%. I mean, this is on me. This information is on me. Do you understand what I can hold XRP? Because XRP only makes up a small fraction of my 35%. Remember, go look at my ebooks. Some of y'all gonna be like, now it makes sense. Pay attention. Look, if you go here and you look at my ebook and you go down here to page 8, remember when I was telling you about this? 25% of your portfolio should be made up with Bitcoin, store value. 35% should be made up of large cap utility coins. Well, look at this. If this is 35%, meaning balance, because these numbers make up 100%, so this brings me balance in my portfolio, but the diversity comes here. Listen to what I'm saying to you. 35%. If you own 10% Ethereum, 10% Solana, 10% XRP, and 5% Polygon or Kronos or whatever, that's 10, 20, 35, right? XRP can perform horrible until the last bit of the bull market because Ethereum and Solana is doing great, right? You know, Kronos or HBAR. These things right here diversify you. You don't care that I don't care that XRP is underperforming right now. It only makes up a fraction of a 35% in this section. You only make up a fraction of this 35%. So I don't care that you're underperforming. Ooh, you understand what I'm saying? I could care less. It'll pick up. There will be a ton of money that comes into crypto, $8 to $12 trillion in this cycle. XRP will definitely gather its fair share of that money. But right now, it will be a lie if anybody's telling you that it's outperforming most of the top 100. It is not. It's underperforming those. But if you are well balanced, like my ebook says, if you're well balanced and diversified, you could care less. It really doesn't matter to you. It really doesn't matter to you. You sleep well at night. You're not looking at your portfolio like, man, oh man, oh man. You're just looking at it like, okay, XRP, take your time. Do what you do, baby. You know what I'm saying? We're not worried about you over here. It's all good. Right? Sure. Now let me make it more real. This makes it even more real. Somebody say this guy's a genius. It's just information. Look, inside of this in this page right here for my ebook, I have these assets listed. I say, hey, this is a good guide below. Change as you see fit, but the structure stays the same. You got to be balanced and you have to be diversified. What you diversify in, that's up to you, but make sure you're balanced, right? But watch this. These assets are listed here. See, Crypto Cheat Guide. I'm tracking them over here. So I can see what they've done in the last 5 minutes. I can see what they've done in the last hour, right? For the last day, week, and month, they're all down. See that? Day, they're down for the last 24 hours. They're down for the last 7 days. Pretty much every crypto is. If I showed you the top 100, it looks the same. The last 30 days, everything has been crashing down. But let's look and see what this portfolio looks like for the year. Now, watch this. If this information is solid, you shouldn't be concerned about what this portfolio looks like because it will be so balanced and so diversified that it wouldn't even matter over a year time. Let's go and click on a year and see if that's right. Look. Notice how you're going to sleep like a baby. We can clearly see the big green bubbles are the ones that have performed extremely well. The smaller green bubbles, they did okay. The ones that are red have underperformed over the last 365 days. But do you see how this portfolio is so balanced and so diversified that the things that are underperforming don't even matter? This is a winning portfolio. Do you believe me when I tell you that? This portfolio is a winning portfolio. Absolutely. You can see it with your own eyes. That means you can start taking these losers like Veracity and you can put it into Solana, Sandbox, you could put it there, Chiliz, but all these losses right here get soaked up by Solana by itself. Solana soaks up all of those losses by itself. That means everything else is gains. You can clearly see that. Somebody stop me if I'm lying. Is this true that I can take Singularity DAO, Matic, Zilliqa, HBAR, Mana, Chili? I could take all of those red bubbles and put them into Solana. Solana swallows up all of those losses. And now you're only dealing with gains outside of, is that true? Only worried because they aren't balanced and diversified enough. Right? They're too overexposed and over-leveraged in meme coins and stuff like that. When you balance your portfolio, you don't worry about that. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
I put that together 2 years ago. That means I understood how the crypto market works when I wrote this ebook over 2 years ago. I haven't had to change those assets. Ask anybody who has this ebook. Those are the same ones that was in there. I added like one or two in there. I added in there because I don't think I had. I added render down there at the bottom for Metaverse. I'm keeping it 1,000 with you. I added render in there. I think I added NewNet up on the lower micro cap gems because all of those are growing in market cap now. So those are starting to leave low cap gems pretty fast. I think I added. I think maybe Avalanche. That's probably it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Somebody says, should I be holding H-bar? Hey, listen, this is an ebook, sir. I can't tell you what to hold because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not your financial advisor. But look, you asked me, should you be holding H-bar? I list H-bar in this list up here. You see it? It's right there. If you want to hold H-bar and you want to replace that with something else, you absolutely can. Well, what would I replace it with? Watch this. Watch how simple this is. And this, what I'm using, these bubbles, these crypto bubbles, this is in my ebook. Watch how fast it is to decide whether you like H-bar or not, or whether you should replace it. Watch this. What do we know about H-bar? We know that it's owned and operated and governed by a bunch of people. Okay, great. But what's the big thing that we know about? What narrative is it in? What's in the ISO 20022 compliance narrative? Right. H-bar is ISO 20022 compliant. So what would happen if you was using these crypto bubbles the right way, like how I use them? What would happen if you had a whole segment in your portfolio and it was called ISO 20022? What would happen if I clicked on this, right? And I looked at these for the year to see what is performing the best for the year. See? That's pretty simple, isn't it? For the last 30 days, for the last week, for the last day. Everything is down, by the way, for the last hour. But man, I've seen a lot of red. Everything is down. Look at the top 100 cryptos. They're all down for the last 30 days, guys. Don't let that alarm you. Crypto is down right now, okay? But you see how fast you can make that happen? Now watch this. H-bar is also in the top 100 cryptos. What if you looked at the top 100 cryptos and you clicked on the year and you went over here and you said, I need to replace H-bar by something that is performing better? Well, look at the list. You could go down here and you can look at it like this because you can actually do this. What has lost the most money? What has made the most money? And you could go down here now. If you was looking for a replacement in the top 100 for your H-bar, now you have some real numbers to look at, right? Do you replace it with Ordinals? Do you replace it with the Open Network or Arweave or BitTensor Tau? You see, you got some options now and you can see the numbers. Stay balanced, stay diversified. That's really the only thing that really, really matters. Balance and diversification. Rebalancing your portfolio. Now I own Hedera Hashgraph. It's part of my ISO 20022 sector. I own XLM, I own XDC, I own, XRP. I definitely own Algorand, H-bar. I own those. Right? Not selling it. Calvin, they're not performing that well right now. They will. They will. But because I'm diversified and balanced, I could care less what they're doing right now. Remember, I'm an investor. I'm a real investor. I am very patient and I can wait for them to do what they're supposed to do. It's real good stuff. What I'm teaching y'all, man. What I'm telling y'all is craziness. Right? Now watch this. This is just, I'm just gonna throw this out here for shits and giggles here, okay? I'm gonna throw this out here for shits and giggles, okay? And then I'm gonna be done with this. Now watch this. This is really, really, really gonna go crazy. You ready?
Look, for everything that's underperforming, we already looked at the crypto cheat guide. All of these things that's underperforming, Solana eats all of that up. Everything else is gains. This portfolio is crazy. This is the one that I list in my ebook. So look at this. What about what you were saying, these ISO 20022 compliance joints? Some of y'all will look at this and you would say, bro, you down, bro. Why am I listening to you, bro? You are so down, bro. You are an amateur for sure. Listen, that's the ISO 20022 compliance sector. This 37 and 50%, I could care less. Look at my AI projects. Okay? I can stick everything in AOs and still have 2,000 and 2,400% gains. This right here has soaked up any losses that I ever would have made. This one right here. Then look at the rest of the one. That's AI. You getting it now? My gaming and metaverse. Look at my gaming and metaverse. You think I care about these ones right here that haven't performed yet, that haven't woke up and for the bull market yet? Look at the ones that are eating up. They eat up all of those losses. I could care less. I'm too balanced and diversified. Look right here at my Monster X's. Somebody talk to them. You think I care? Look at my Monster X projects. You think I care about these little ones right here that are underperforming? These things are rocketing already.
Yeah. Expose what? What do you mean? Help an audience really understand what's available out there for them? Why are you hiding it is the better question. Let me make it again. Why you expose that? The problem with people out here is y'all are out here getting rich and you don't want to help no one else. The major question is, why are you not exposing people to information like this? Why are you not exposing them to it? It's not like I told them, oh, I'm holding this exact amount right here with this. These are the projects that I'm involved in. Watch any YouTube video. People say, I need to make disclosure that I am invested in these companies and I have an invested interest or whatever. That's just keeping it 1,000. The problem is y'all out here hoarding your information, and that's why nobody is out here really growing their financial positions. Y'all geogating everything. Nah. Why are you doing that? I need to understand why you're doing that. I need to understand why you're doing that. I need to understand that. Gatekeeping. Let me finish.
Ain't no gatekeeping around here. Blessings only. Risky jewels. Oh, Lord. Hey. Risky jewels. It's like screenshot. You better? How fast are you with your thumb and your index finger? You not screenshotting that? Why not? What are you waiting on? Y'all be saying that stuff like, I'm just going to, let me turn back around so you can get it again, bro. There you go, bro. You got it? Make sure you hold your phone straight, bro, and make sure you don't shake your hand so it ain't blurry picture. You got it? Check your pixel.
Told my audience about that stuff. Here's the crazy thing about that. Y'all look at those numbers right there. I was telling my audience about that stuff a year ago. There's some people on this live right now that they remember me telling them about that, like, oh man, bro. You remember when I was telling y'all about Wojak and Trump? Remember that? The boy. Y'all remember? It's crazy. It's crazy. By the way, remember, if you read the ebook, Those meme coins only make up 2%. But here's what's hey, listen.
Now I think my audience will start understanding. Look, if you read this ebook, it'll tell you only 2% of your portfolio should be made up of meme coins. But listen to this. Look. Dedicate about 2% of your portfolio to meme coins like Shiba Inu and Dogecoin to add a fun element and for potential surprise gains. Potential surprise gains. Meme coins. They something else, ain't they?
They something else, aren't they? Somebody said, I'm 92% meme coins. I gotta go. I have failed you. Oh my God. This the big one, Ethel. This the big one. This the big 92% meme coins? Sir? I am going to beg you to please read chapter 2 in my ebook. If you ignore the structure of chapter 2, you are going to get wrecked 9 times out of 10. You think that you are winning now, and I'm telling you, it is not a good look. Don't do it. Don't say I didn't tell you. You riding high now and you think it's all good and you're going to ride it into a bull market and you're going to think you're a genius. Most people think they're a genius when this stuff starts going crazy in the bull market. But what you don't understand is you are going against the best of the best. Listen to what I am going to say to you. If you look at this book, this will make more sense than you ever thought about. This is a hierarchy system in this information. Everything runs through Bitcoin first. If Bitcoin is up, it'll pull these altcoins up. If Bitcoin is down, it'll pull 99% of the altcoins down. Everything runs through Bitcoin first. The most powerful people on the blockchain are in this asset. Their money comes here first. Then when they get their gains, the Bitcoin dominance starts going down because we start taking our money out of Bitcoin, putting some of it into fiat currency to diversify in bonds and stocks and real estate. And then we take some of that money and we start dumping it into smaller market caps. We start with our L1s. So then you'll start seeing Ethereum and Solana and XRP. All of these will start taking off. And when these start taking off, then the things that's built on top of them, meaning your Bretts and all of that shit, those are built on top of these blockchains. These have to pump first. Then the things inside of the ecosystem start pumping. That's when it gets pushed down. By the time these start pumping, you're now dealing with people that have made their money here, and now they're already super rich, they're super diversified, and they take a little bit of money that they want to have a fun element with for potential surprise gains. They take some of that money and they dump it into the meme coins, and that drives the meme coins up. All right. And when those meme coins start going crazy, the little bit of money that we put here goes absolutely nuts. And then we take our money out of it because we're constantly dollar cost averaging out of it. You'll be still holding these thinking that it's going to continue to go. The ride has already stopped. You're going downhill and you think that you're going because you got a bunch of gas, but the gas has gone out. The only reason you're going fast is because you're going downhill. And when this starts leveling out, you realize that you're slamming on the gas trying to get the thing to go and you're out of gas. That's when you absolutely get wrecked. You think everything is great. You be, I'm going so fast. Oh my God. And we're sitting over there like, do this fool know he out of gas? There's nothing left in the market. We've taken our profits. That literally it's just a bunch of degens holding a bunch of damn meme coins. They think they're going fast, and then it levels out, and you realize that you're slamming on the gas and you have nothing in the tank. And the market is gonna fall off from up under you, and it will snatch your gains away from you so goddamn fast. You will not have an opportunity to sell. See, you think that you're going to have an opportunity, but see, I know how this works. The first thing you're going to have to deal with is high-ass gas fees for anything that you bought on the Ethereum blockchain. You're also going to have to deal with congestion on the Solana blockchain. You won't be able to get out of those positions. Everybody who was getting out got out way before you when they were selling on the way up, when everything was fine. When everybody starts trying to take their shit out at the same time, the network gets congested. High gas fees, Solana's gonna crash on you because I'm telling you how this works. You will be stuck in your position. That means that you will absolutely lose your gains. You can ignore what I just said to you, and I'm telling you, it's gonna be a nightmare. You will never be able to wake up from it. You think you're winning and you think you're smarter than everybody else having 92% in meme coins. And I'm telling you, you are not smart with that. That is absolutely not smart. Now, I said that from a loving way. You can ignore what I said and you can think that I'm an idiot, but I'm telling you, there's somebody on here right now that just heard what I said. They're going to rebalance their portfolio tonight. Listen, I didn't say tonight. I said tonight. They understand that what I just said is a real thing. Hey, do y'all know what I'm talking about, or do you think I'm just making stuff up? Hey, chat, do you think that what I just said is, you think I'm making that up, or does it sound like I'm really convinced about what I just said? It'd be a nightmare for them. Please read my ebook and understand that the information I put in there is real solid. You can decide how you want to diversify, but the information is not to be messed around with. You have to be balanced and you have to be diversified. You start playing around with anything outside of those numbers I gave you, it gets real dicey. I love you. And that's how I'm in this live. Let's lock eyes now. Fellas, I'm looking you in your face. You are a king and I love you. And you know it. Ladies, y'all are all queens and I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to pray for you and your families, right? I'm going to pray that you have an open mind, that you receive the information that I gave you. Even if you don't believe it, go and do your research on it so that you can get some type of footing here, some type of solid ground. So when you come back to this community, not only are you a part of it, but you're going to be an addition to it. You're going to add something to the community. Because next time I say something like this, you'll be the one in the comments said, he's right. It's the truth. Fire emojis and love emojis and stuff like that, because you'll help someone else. See how that works? I pass the information to you. You take it, you research it, you bring it back, you join the community, and you say, yeah, that's true. See, now the community is getting stronger. Instead of a bunch of people getting out here wrecked thinking that they know how to do this and they're going to shortchange this. You can't shortchange people that have a lot of money. They know how to protect that capital and they do it really well. I'm talking about these people are the freaking... I got to say this because it's funny. Did y'all watch the Olympics? Did y'all watch the Olympics? Did y'all see Ant-Man? I'm talking to some sports heads here for a second, right before I get off. Did y'all see Ant-Man? JC said, yep. Okay, Linwood Jones said, yeah. Listen, Anthony's defense, I'm not talking about Anthony Davis. I'm talking about Ant-Man. His defense is crazy. His defense was crazy. No, I ain't talking about Curry. I'm talking about Ant. His defense, Anthony Edwards' defense is he was picking the dang on French people up 92 feet. I'm talking about he is legit. I told my wife we might have to go outside and pull up the sign and say protected by ADT and put it protected by Ant-Man with a big old picture of Anthony Edwards. He locks I want to protect your gains, okay? I'm talking about Anthony Edwards type of defense for your game. I'm saying, if you never see, go back and watch the game. Go back and watch it on YouTube or something. You want Ant-Man protecting your gains when you're crypto, okay? This dude is crazy. Oh, my Patrick Beverly and Anthony Edwards, man. What? Bruh. That's way intensive. That's intensive. All right. I want to throw that out there. That was funny. That's funny to me. So for sure. But if y'all ever see, you know what I'm saying, be on social media somewhere as a meme and it's protected by Ant-Man, you already know what it is. All right. 11:39 p.m., man. I got to roll. Good morning to my people overseas. Good night to my people on the East Coast. And it's getting, toward midnight over there on the West Coast. Y'all still pushing, you know what I'm saying, in the later hours. So thank you for allowing me to be part of your entrepreneurial journey. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your investment journey. It means a lot that you shared your time with me because that's your most valuable asset. You can't get that back. Hopefully I gave you a return on your investment and you'll come back and you'll join me and the rest of these fine individuals that come on this live and contribute to the community with dope comments, lovely comments. A lot of people, giving me props and putting that battery in my back. Thank you. I think it's well deserved. I think I put in the work. So I appreciate you acknowledging that. It's amazing. I want to say good night to you guys. I bid you all good night and I will see you, I'll probably go live tomorrow. Go and check out the couple TikToks that I put on my timeline. The ones that I did today, pretty important stuff, okay? I'm starting to throw stuff up there like that, all right? So go check those out. Leave a comment inside of there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Check out the Crypto Cheat Guide and the Affiliate Marketing ebook if you want to get some money and learn crypto or not. It's up to you. Link is in the bio. I'm out, guys. Peace.
Everyone in his image, and just the logical sense that since he created us all in his image, we're different human beings, so it's a different way of accepting who God is. And but when I saw him, he didn't say who he really is. But watch this now. I grew up in church, and that's my faith. I have a Christian faith, and a belief system. And whenever I'm wavering in faith or I'm feeling weak or anyway, I could call on the name of Jesus, and I feel empowered. I feel very much empowered. But because I'm just really mad, But then again, I don't want to confuse people not to accept Jesus Christ, And it's just like there's a whole bunch of confusion, and I don't really want to bring it here. But I know deep down I call in the name of Jesus.
So Sister Camille, let me ask you: Have you been through the whole process of repenting and dedicating your life to Christ?
Yes, because I feel like my spirit went through a whole transition, a whole deliverance stage. I stood where I was even baptizing my vision too, because I saw where he actually placed me on the hill, and and he had me hold on to like a standpipe. And he had me hold on to a standpipe, and there was clear, pretty water, pretty much washing me off. So that was a baptism. That was a baptism right there. And I'm not talking about going to a church and have a pastor baptize you, So these experiences that I was having are these experiences in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? And you talk about, the reminiscence of sins and, and how God forgive people for their sins and so forth. That's also in the Bible, not really just you speaking of it. And I saw how I had the vision where my sin was forgiven, where I pretty much died, and my spirit float halfway into the sky, and there was dust, dusting me off. So the dead that I pretty much died there, and my spirit went up, and there was wind going back and forth, dusting me off. That's him cleaning up my spirit, because I told you there was some things that happened to me, and I have some really, really bad thoughts towards, people. So I had sin in my thoughts, and maybe things that I had said, you know what I mean? And then at one point, because it was a Christian university that I was up against, there was wrong done to me, wrong done to them too, but it was nothing physical in a violent sense, because I'm not a violent person, but
But Camille,
yeah.
different from the vision, because it is written that we have to confess Christ with our mouth, not in a vision, but with our mouth. Have you done that yet?